somebody wear me to the fair? Will a lady pin me in her hair? Will a child find me by a string? Kiss my petals, weave me through a dream. For all of these simple things and much more, a flower was born. It blooms to spread love and joy, faith and hope to people forlorn. Inside every man lives the seed of a flower. If he looks within, he finds beauty and power.
Ring all the bells, ring and bell, the people everywhere, and the marvelous song. We light up the sky with a red flag, rejoice for the gospel song. We go on your knees and the hearts beat free, and the sign that a man is born.
Sadie, Kaylee, Loya, Rose. Say looking for me, not Terry. Looking for me, not Terry. People Sadie, Kaylee, Loya, Rose. For all of this and so much more. Flower is born. It blooms to spread love and joy to people forlorn. Inside every man lives the seed of a flower. If he looks within, he finds beauty and power.
That lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown to sunset. Nah. It's all in the air, you hear it everywhere. No matter what you do, it's gonna grab a hold on you. California soul, California soul. Up every morning and if you listen oh so carefully, the winds that ride on the high tide whistles a melody, so the people started to sing, and that's how the surf gave birth, I'm told, to California soul. California soul. When you hear the beat, you wanna pat your feet, and you got to move, cause it's really such a groove now. Put some brand new kind of thinking in your mind, and you can't go wrong, cause you're grooving all day long. California soul, California soul. You have a melody saw two lovers kissing. Oh, sure, they knew just what was missing. So happy they were rocking and feeling because they had added that loving feeling to California soul. California soul. Might as well get with it. The sound you hear, the fingers in your ear. Oh, you just cannot get it. Early in the morning till the sun goes down. In the air, in the air. Oh, it's gonna rain.
I guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in a daze from your love, you see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. Some people go around the world for love, but they may never find what they dream of. What you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you don't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in the daze from your love, you see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. I only want the best, it's true. I can't believe the things I do for you. What you won't do for love. You've tried everything, but you won't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Lately I've been going through more bullshit than a bullfighter. So when I sing my praises to God with verses like a full choir, my every thought is pain, strain is stressing me to death. Every day is like a rehearsal that's prepping me for death. I think I'm ready because it's running, I'm friend of mine. Only thing I qualify for was murder and penitentiary time. Y'all should have shot me in the Jimmy instead, but I guess they was feeling each other naked head in the bed. Here I am, firstborn torn between heaven and hell. I tell my people say no to dope, but I let it sell. To practice my preaching, calling the kettle black. I know I'm a pot before I die. I got a pedal crack. Ain't nobody got my back except the laws.
So, who wants Marcus the Alphabet Marine's number? I figure at this point, I just meet these dudes to like get their numbers to then like auction them off on the internet. Going once, going fucking twice. Sold to the lowest bidder. Every weekend, I meet a guy. This Friday night, I met a guy. I knew I was going to meet a guy. I knew I was going to talk to the guy that I talked to, right? His name is Marcus. I mean, his name is Mark with a C, but I call him Marcus the Stallion. Marcus the Stallion is slang for Megan the Stallion in mob radio culture. And if you don't know, you're never going to know. Google it. Okay, so I will forever refer to Mark from Friday night that met me and Okama and sat with us at a bar. I can't believe that. Like, I'm just really now chewing on what happened Friday night because last night I wasn't thinking about Mark. I can promise you that I forgot about Dre. I fucking forgot about Dre. And then it hit me. I'm like, wait a second. Mark told me, I want to meet you out at 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. And was he out, girl? Of course he wasn't. We knew he wouldn't be. That's why I messaged him before I went out and was like, nice to know ya. I feel like I'm just 30 steps ahead of these dudes. I really do. Like, how do I know what you're going to do before you do it? It's very odd. It's like I don't even get disappointed, but I'm still disappointed. It's very predictable. Yeah, so I deleted his number from my phone last night after saying and telling him that he's a puss-ass faggot bitch, something along those lines. I don't remember exactly what I texted him. It was at the very end of the night, after I had had copious amounts of alcohol and had witnessed all of the filth that I'd witnessed and had a lot of conversations, basically helped work at the bar. I was running drinks to this one dude that didn't have a shirt on. You know, I didn't even work there, but I was making sure he was well fed and watered so he didn't shoot anybody. And then I say, why would I give a fuck if he shot anybody? Why was I preventing a shooting from happening last night? Who knows? I'm such a loving person. But, yeah, at the very end of the night, I texted Mark before I went out. I can't believe I met this guy. It's like, I went down the river with him, and then I knew the river was going to hit a fork. And then that fork was going to lead me to the Gulf of Mexico, and the part that he's on is going to lead him into some swamp, and he's going to die there. So it's like I could either go with him into the death swamp or just motherfucking go to the Gulf of Mexico and just turn down prime cock. And basically I turned down prime cock because I don't want to die in the swamp, the sexual swamp. It was sad. It was sad. But I did want him to fuck me, but I also didn't want him to fuck me. You know. So we did not fuck. Thank goodness. It is a thank goodness, but it's also like, damn it, he could have been good dick. It's both always. So I'm really taking in the facts that hey Marcus, the motherfucking Marine, Marcus the Stallion, Mr. Alphabet, code name alphabet, code name pineapple emoji, golden shower, you know. That's why I hit him with the grape emoji yesterday, and I was throwed off by that. Were you now? You were thrown off by my grape emoji that I sent you yesterday morning, Mark? And you didn't think I was thrown off when you told me I need to have my back blown out? Like you leaned in and said that. After all this conversation that we had about evil men, you really take the cake, Marcus the Marine. You're the best and the worst that I've met. You ever met that guy? Like he's the best and the worst of them all. Yeah, Marcus the Stallion gets the best and the worst cock of the year award that I've met. Oh, I can break it down very easily. I don't have the time right now, but I will. And I might break Marcus down all the way back to California. I might break him down to fucking Thailand. He might get on a boat and go to Thailand where his daddy came from. Or maybe he'll just go rot in Cali. Because, yeah, I'm going to read you for filth, dude. I have no choice. I have no choice. Publicly. Publicly. It must be done publicly, like the public execution. Like the way you were executing Iraqis. I mean, you told me all about it, dude. And then you basically justified and said they're evil men who wouldn't let... I knew you were nuts, Mark, when you told me that the reason why you justified killing Iraqis is that they wouldn't let little girls read. So they were evil men. And that's when I knew you weren't a good soldier. That's why you were killing Iraqis, because they wouldn't let... This nigga told me he killed people based off of the justification in his mind that they wouldn't let little... That was his personal justification for putting a bullet in skulls. Is some dude wouldn't let a little girl read. That was the reason. That's the most evil thing. That's fucking nuts. And I knew it was nuts when he told me that. I knew it was nuts when his leg was twitching all night. I knew it was nuts when his eyes kept blinking like this. And I'm like, are you okay? Like blinking, like robot, like glitch blinking. I knew he was nuts. But I Mrs. See it all the way to the end. Nuts. Meaning I'm more nuts than you, dude. We are not mad. We have met this person before. And I met somebody from the past last night. For real. Like everything for me is in sync and in perfect order. I have definitely tapped into something. And that's not anything that I'm confused about. So when I get up on camera the next day, I'm really not tripping, bro. I just have to read you. That's it. I have to read you. And then I get off of here and I go about my fucking day. But this past weekend, I can honestly say it is very difficult for me to see how the fuck. Oh, shit, you know. I'm not going to talk about Maddie. Maddie from 2008, 9, and 10. That was a part of my life that I saw last night. Who was at my table most of the night. So I actually saw somebody that I used to party with. And I've seen in all sorts of situations. Because we used to go to Panama City, Florida together. You know. We partied all over the city together. In the same group. The same group that fucks everybody. That was 2008, 9, and 10. Orgy shit. Yeah. He was a ranger. And he's looking really shitty now. So I got to see somebody that I used to party with. I could tell stories for days about Maddie. You know. It was like seeing a ghost. I'm like that, but it's like no time had passed. It was like time had paused night. And I mentioned that to a dude I was sitting with at the other bar, my main bitch bar. And I said, it's something about tonight. It's like time has paused night, like everything. And then I see Maddie. And nobody knows Maddie but me. And it's like, we know who each other are. And it's like, no time has passed. Like, it's been 12 fucking years. It's been 12 fucking years since I saw this dude's face. The last time he saw me was at Panama City, Florida. Me and a group of people that I used to party with I came from Houston to meet up with them, Brittany, and we were all in the same group. And Maddie, we were all in the same hotel room that weekend. I have pictures from that weekend. Maddie's just not in them. I saw that motherfucker and his fiance, and they all sat at my table last night. But Maddie couldn't talk to me. Maddie couldn't even look at me. Maddie talked to Okama, but Maddie is on the same shit that he was on. He hasn't let it go. Whatever the fuck happened for him in his mind, me and him never fucked, by the way. It's just that weird shit. I was just smiling because I'm like, oh, Maddie, same old, huh? And he's aged badly. Mr. Former Ranger, he saw a lot of deployments. That motherfucker's not right in the head. It's really sad watching dudes I used to like in their prime. Like I've watched these dudes age and they're not okay in the head. Marcus the Mayor, Marcus the Stallion, Marcus the Marine is not right in his head. I was trying to talk to him to like, do what I couldn't do years ago with these dudes. Like maybe help them just by talking. I told this motherfucker, Marcus the Marine, I didn't want to fuck. I mean, he's hot. Do I need sex? Does a bitch want sex? Does a bitch want sexual intimacy? No fucking shit. But I was genuinely trying to make up for something that I didn't do 12 years ago, which is be a listening ear to these dudes, be a friend. And Marcus the Marine was disrespectful. And I always, disregard the disrespect because I'm like, well, they've been through a lot. This motherfucker's seen combat, He's got PTSD and LMNOP, So I try to look past their abuses. I'm a very understanding person. But seriously, dude, what you did afterwards, Marcus the Stallion, was very uncalled for. What I mean by that is Saturday. Saturday offended me more than motherfucking Friday night, Marcus the Mayor. Marcus the Stallion, Marcus from Fort Polk, Louisiana. Hopefully you pass your jump master's class this Monday, Marcus, so you can get the fuck out of my city. I don't want to see you again. You better not be out this weekend, this next weekend, celebrating, fulfilling your jump. I don't want to see I genuinely mean that. Your number is not on my phone, dude. I'm more offended at him than any of them that came before him. And I can explain why, but not right now. Because I'm waiting on Okama to get up so we can go for our walk. It's tradition. After a night of drinking, we like to walk to get coffee. And just sit out in the sun and watch people who are going to church on Sunday, like Marcus the Stallion, Mr. Christian boy. I love when a Christian boy wants to look down his fucking nose at me, but at the same time tell me he wants to blow my back out. But at the same time, want to play daddy to me. Like give me advice on how to be with men. Like not be with you, right? Marcus the Stallion, the next time you want to sit in a bar and give a grown woman, Daddy Dawn, advice on how to survive and be with men, like this, I can't believe this nigga sat there and gave me relationship advice on how to meet a good man. You should have taught me how to get the fuck away from someone like you, Marcus the Mayor. But you didn't do that, did you? Nope. You didn't do that, dude. So we're just like over it for real.
So I'm more of a broken radish in my opponents, leaving no traces, just blood on faces. Believe that. HK, I'ma squeeze that. You won't leave it, won't be back. I go through so much, so I try to stay focused.
But I will say this, because this is a fact. Marcus the Alphabet Marine, he had most of what I was looking for out of all of the dudes I've met so far. But he's also the worst because it's definitely giving so close, but so motherfucking far away. So after him, I genuinely don't want to meet anyone else. And I didn't want to meet anybody the night I met him. Honestly, I didn't. But I knew I was going to. That's what he doesn't get. I had declared to Okama, after so many tiresome weeks of going out and meeting bitch niggas, which is something I talked to Marcus about very briefly, because it's not like I was going to sit there and bleed his fucking eardrums strumming my pain, would like give him some goddamn sob stories. What I was trying to implant in his inner ear was that I'm fed the fuck up with military dudes by giving him examples. But I don't know if his brain had enough CPU to process that shit. I don't think so. Because all he got from that is, I need to blow your back out. See, I give these military dudes information. I am assuming they know how to process intelligence because they're in the military. And I know how to summarize quickly for these dudes because their attention span is very short. So when you're talking to a military dude and he asks you a question, just hurry up and say as fast as you can the summarized version because his brain cannot handle long, drawn out anything. Even I know that. So I was giving Marcus the Stallion the shortest answer I could, because his attention span is the size of a goddamn pea. Because he's that fucking like jittery. Like go jump out of a plane, dude. Go get shot at. Somebody like that who has such like high adrenaline from combat and military training does not have the attention span to talk to you. Plus, Marcus the Stallion spends too much time in isolation. That's also what he told me. He just spends all his time working and living with his live-in boyfriend in his apartment complex in whatever place, Fort Polk, Louisiana. I just have to vomit out all these details so we can move on with the week because now Marcus the Stallion's energy has been with me, It just happens, dude. It happens. You have this thing with somebody and they linger. It's not because I want them to linger. They just linger on me like cologne. And it doesn't matter how many showers I take. And I've taken 2 since I met Marcus. Not because I've gotten cum dumped on like his mother, but just because I just wanted to take a shower twice in 2 days, right? Since I met him, I've taken 2 showers, So, yeah, I'm not a dirty cum dump like his mother that raised him, which is why he was fucked up and wanted to kill people. And he was a gangbanger before he joined the military because of the good bitch that raised him. In his words, his mom is she's just really hard. Yeah, your mother's not a loving person. That's why you're such a great fucking soldier, dude. That's why you joined the Marines at 18 and were killing people by 21 because you had a shitty mom, bro. And it shows. That's why you don't know how to connect with women, because you're a fucking mom. We didn't get to that part of the conversation. I just let him vibe. I was like, you know what? I'll let you talk because he was there trying to educate me on how things work. He sat there talking about, I've done my research. And he was giving me all these statistics about men and women, I don't want to hear from this dude. How are you going to text me this morning? How is this nigga texting me right now? How are you texting me right now? Literally. How are you texting me right now? Don't do that. I don't have time for, in my opinion, I didn't lie to you. I'm not doing that. You're not going to text my phone and bullshit with me right now. And I sent him this YouTube channel last night because this is where I vent, Marcus. This is what I do in isolation. I don't know what you do in isolation. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that, dude. We're not doing that. I see that you just texted me. Watch this, Marcus. You want me to put your phone number on the screen? Why the fuck are you texting me right now? I don't have time for your gaslighting ass games. Do not have time for your gaslighting ass games. Watch this. I literally... Hold on. I literally do not have time for anything that you're saying, so I'm not reading it. I'm just on my YouTube channel where I talk. I don't have Snapchat and Facebook and shit like that. I don't have time for your lies, dude, right now. I don't. You're a very aggressive person. You have a lot of repressed emotions and you're a fucking liar. In your opinion, you didn't lie. In your opinion, a lot of things, dude. Why would I care, Marcus the Alphabet? Seriously. You're just a liar, dude. I don't give a fuck. You're an aggressive dude. You've killed people. Okay? Shut the fuck up, dude. I ain't got time for your fucking bullshit. For real. Okay? Why are you texting my line? Just leave it dead. Why do you need to come text me? It was not accept. I don't have time for anything that you're saying. I don't. And I see a little bit of what you've said, and I'm going to leave it alone right now because you're gaslighting, dude. You're going to sit there and tell me about acceptable behavior with a daughter? Mister, I want to blow your back out. You need to have your back blown out. Dude, shut the fuck up. Seriously. You're a goddamn liar. And you're a hoe. And it's kind of good that it worked out the way that it did. I'm still going to say what I need to say because I wasn't disrespectful to you that evening or the next day. So you like to play games, dude. You really do. You like to play games. That's just all there is to it. I don't play games. You play games, okay? I don't give a fuck. Why are you texting my line? Like this giant ass message. Like, what the fuck? Hail to the no. Hail to the no. You should have just like left it where you left it, dude. Like, I'm just going to talk about you on my YouTube channel, okay? Where you're not going to see me. I did feel disrespected by you. You disrespected the fuck out of me. You did. So I don't care what you have to say. I don't. Thanks for messaging me this morning. Like, fuck off, dude, for real. Get the fuck out of my face, bro. You're disrespectful as fuck. Suck my dick, bro. What you ain't gonna do is that. You're fake as fuck. You're fake as fuck. So I'm gonna read you for filth. I am. I am. I am, dude. How dare you hit me my line with bullshit this morning? You are too old for that shit. You going you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. You can fuck off. I told you to fuck off. Why are you hitting my line? Why? Because you like to piss bitches off, Mark. That's why. That's why. You're just a liar. Just accept it, Marcus. You're just a liar. Why are you texting my line? I deleted your number. That's why it's coming up like nobody's had it before. Okay? Now everybody has your number. I don't care. Go jump out of a fucking plane. I don't give a fuck, dude. That's the point. Like, you disrespected me. Don't give a fuck about your opinion about how I feel about your behavior, dude. Do not care. You're not my daddy. So take that same energy and apply it to that bitch that's stalking you in the Air Force that you're hiding from. Okay? Seriously. Seriously, dude. Like, how fucking dare you? Okay? Dude, you're full of shit. You did not take a step back on anything. I know that and I felt that. You did not. What you do is play games and you like pissing bitches off and then you wait to see their reaction. I knew that's what you were doing. That's what you were doing. And then you want to see if I'm going to act a certain way. Because you play games, dude. You want some faggot bullshit. I don't care. Thanks for your goddamn Dr. Phil explanation, but you're not a good guy. Like, you told me you wanted to blow my back out, dude. You said I needed that. Like, I didn't care after that moment. Okay? Everything that you're texting me is bullshit. Everything you're texting me is a little lie. And you're just trying to make yourself feel better about what I said. It doesn't matter, dude. Okay? I don't respect you. I don't. I don't respect you. And I'm just going to sit on this stupid YouTube channel and talk about why I don't respect you with your overly sexualized, disrespectful bullshit and your fake Christianity and your fake holier than thou bullshit, because you're full of shit, dude. Your little fake morality shit. You're not a good guy. And you sat there acting like you were better than the other dudes that I told you about. You're literally the same. Okay. So thank you so much for your fake kindness. You're not a good guy, dude. You don't respect women. required no more thought. Shut the fuck up, nigga, for real. Go get stalked by some faggot bitch in the Air Force. Like, you're a pussy to me. Like, since you've been a pussy to me since I met you, dude. I was leaving it where it was at, and then you gonna text my line with faggot bullshit. Faggot bullshit. I do not care if I never see you again. I hope I never see you again. I hope I literally never see your lying ass goddamn face again. You're a liar in my mind. Everything you said is a lie in my mind. I don't care what you're texting me this morning. I see you as a liar. I see you as somebody who has no respect for your own body. I see you as somebody who's hateful and violent and aggressive, honestly. So you can sit there talking about I'm aggressive. Nigga, you're the one who's aggressive, okay? You like to stir up fucking shit with other people through lies and gaslight, okay? You want to act like you're just the good guy. I've met you before. His name is Andrew Rodriguez, dude. I'm just honestly now feeling more disrespected that you texted me this morning when I deleted your fucking phone number off my fucking phone. You're not mature, dude. You don't know how to connect with women. You used to buy prostitutes, dude. Like, shut the fuck up and get off my fucking line. You have no maturity. You have literally no emotional maturity. You don't know how to connect. You're dead inside, and that's how I see you, as dead inside, okay? You need to get some fucking passion in your life. You're just a fucking robot. You live and breathe military. That's fucking gay as fuck. Good luck. Get out of my face, bruh. How are you going to text my line? Fuck out of my face. Anyways.
Even though I do my best, the only thing I earn is stress. So I spend most of my days chilling with Mary Jane. I can't focus, I'm losing my mind real fast. Dreaming and fiending for the day I can make some real cash. Dropping album after album, playing song after song. But it's like I ain't did nothing cause the lights ain't on. How can I win? It's like everything I do is a motherfucking sin. It got a nigga feeling to see my end. All of my friends are fake. They come around when I'm spending cash. But when I broke, they out the door with wheels spinning fast on it. Daily dodging the devil, but he only telling my people fuck him. Cause he be working through my homies, burning bridges, and I don't give a fuck. Remember y'all laughing at me when I couldn't get a buck. It's all gravy, baby. I got bigger hurdles I'm trying to jump over. My residence and my vehicle is something I jump over. And it might not be much, but it's all I got. So when I'm painting promethazine, it's all I pop. I go through so much, so I try to stay focused. Because when I'm sober, I can't maintain. Even though I do my best, the only thing I earn is stress. So I spend most of my days chilling with Mary Jane. I'm on pre-trial now and I can't smoke no weed. Cause if I catch it dirty, I'm facing TIME. My first time ever sober. It's fucking with my brain. Got a nigga with an attitude I can't maintain. If you cross me, I'll bring it to you hard. Not softly, living like I'm invincible. One day it's gonna cost me. When it's time to pay up and I lay up in the grave, bury me with a 50 sack and a motherfucking 12 gauge. Hey, no love in my heart. Cause my homies was phony straight from the motherfucking start. Why couldn't I get a ride if I ain't have no weed? These motherfuckers ain't my people. They got we strangers up a rip and breathe. So I bless the streets with my Smith and Wesson. And if you're beefing with me, nigga, better get your weapon. You better pray that I'm on codeine, that I'm just tripping. But I'm gonna let you add up to my problems. I will leave you tripping. Because I go through so much, so I try to stay focused. Because when I'm sober, I can't maintain. Even though I do my best, the only thing I earn is stress. So I spend most of my days chilling with Mary Jane.
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little tired and I need. Girl, bye. We are smoking weed. But we passed the big gaslight test. Thank you, Marcus. You had to come through with that Andrew Rodriguez 2010 Marine morality. Bitch, I've been there. I don't care, Marcus the Stallion. I don't care. You're not that important to me, dude. I wasn't that important to you. So don't hit my line with some motherfucking bullshit like I was giving it a lot of thought. I wanted to take a step back and really think about us talking the other night and act like you were doing that. Shut the fuck up, dude. You did not. See, that's that shit. Dudes be trying to make me feel bad because I saw that they were full of shit. Then they want to try to come and dom the situation. Nigga, you will never dom me. Marcus the mayor, the fucking stallion. Yeah, that's why you said I need to get my back blown out. You're never going to dom me. So you're trying to emotionally and psychologically dom me, bitch. First thing in the morning for you, get the fuck out of my fucking phone, dude. I deleted your number last night. I don't want to see your digits on my fucking phone, bro. Go past motherfucking jump master school, bro. Try not to fail this time, bro. You're a Marine. You are only an asshole. You don't respect women. No motherfucking shit. How you gonna sit there acting like you're Mr. Respectability on my phone this morning? Hit me with some respectable verbs, nouns, and predicates. Nigga, you are Mr. Alphabet. All you speak is motherfucking letters without any making sense. That's why you get called alphabet, because you don't mean what the motherfuck you say, bitch. I mean what the fuck I say. You a liar. You were a liar to me when I met you. You were lying in my face at the bar. So that is disrespectful. I ain't got time for Marcus the motherfucking stallion hitting my motherfucking line. This morning when I deleted his number last night, when he done lied to me, then this is what these niggas do. Let me tell you what you do, nigga. This is how much of a fucking pussy ass bitch. I don't give a fuck if you feel disrespected. Get the fuck out of my city. You not staying here anyways. I live here. You come into my town and disrespect me. A Native American. You such a puss ass fucking bitch that you gonna hit my line this morning trying to self-justify and self-ratify some dumb shit that I read you for filth last night. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You just could have just kept that same energy, bruh, and moved on. But no, Marcus the Stallion likes to. And I done living under your gaslights. Nigga, bye. I made the right decision by telling you to suck a dick and die last night. Then you gonna come with my line on Sunday. You mean to go put my rope? Nigga, bye. You are in Georgia. You are not in California. We're not in Cali, bitch. I don't know what they do in Cali to handle dumb niggas like you, but this is the state of Georgia. This stream exactly for you, because this is the house that you didn't come to. You feel me? You feel me? So what should we wear today? You want to wear the whips and the chains today? Do I want to wear my motherfucking... Who gives a fuck about all of this shit, dude? I'll burn this house down. I don't give a fuck, Marcus. That's my energy. I don't give a fuck about your bullshit ass fucking excuse. I'm not the bitch that's running around. What you talking about? Somebody's stalking me. Not me. It's that bitch in motherfucking Louisiana that you don't know how to fucking handle. Nigga, you got a stalker that you're hiding from on post. Shut the fuck up. And I'm going to talk to you like you watching, bitch. This is what pisses me off about people like Marcus. You must think it hit me this morning. I'm like, yeah, this nigga thought I was one of those naive bitches. Like I don't know shit about nothing. And they love that shit. Like, you don't know anything. Oh, let me tell you all these damn stories. I sat with a combat war veteran most of the evening last night. 41 years old, about to retire. He saw a lot of combat. You know what I mean? Like, nobody cares if you were deployed in 2008, bruh. Like, are you literally going to brag to me like, yeah, and then I was over there in combat? So was Andrew Rodriguez. So the fuck was Maddie that I saw last night from Ranger Regiment. That nigga has seen deployment. I don't get it, bro. I'm highly offended that he messaged me. What did I come in this room to get? I don't know. This is where I vent. This is where I vent, Marcus the Stallion. You know, like where your baby mama vents? You know, like where your mama stays? You know, like where your daughter plays? It's called the internet. You know what I mean? And how the fuck you gonna sit there and text me about your daughter this morning when I was like, oh, you're a dad? Like, that was unbelievable. That the dude that sat in front of me Friday night told me he was a father. Really? I got no daddy energy from you. That person has a father? That person has a daughter? Interesting. Let's see. What did I come in here to get? Not weed. Not weed. Oh, you're going to hit me with the I'm aggressive energy. Why? Because you're a pussy bitch. And you thought about it a lot. You thought about it a lot. You know, you thought about it a lot. No, what you're doing is you're trying to retrace your steps, bitch, to try to make yourself look better in your fucking eyes. Because I already read you for filth at the end of the night last night, Marcus the mayor. And I told you to fuck off. Right? No, you're just a faggot bitch and you're just a liar. Let's go back, Mark. Don't sit there. You're Mr. Scientific Method, but you like to erase history too. Kind of like what you did when you were describing to me why you were in Afghanistan/Iraq in 2008 and whenever the fuck else, rewriting history for me. Don't do that shit. You're a liar. You're a liar. You are a pathological liar, Mark. I knew that night. And then you go lie to me on Sunday morning, the Lord's Day. Oh, that's what I came in here for. My fucking rosary. Yeah, I have one too, bitch. I just don't believe in Jesus. Why would I believe in Jesus when I'm talking to niggas like Mark? You represent Christianity, got the motherfucking Lord's Prayer in your fucking arm, and then you gonna tell me you literally leaned in, nigga. Did you think I was that dumb? You niggas is real dumb. You leaned in to tell me you need your back blown out. And your leg was twitching the whole time and your eyes were like blinking and glitching. I said, really? You know, that's what you did, Mark. I wasn't even talking sexual to you. We were talking about men and women and relationships and how I felt dealing with bitch niggas in this city. And you were leaned in like, tell me more, tell me more. Tell me more about Chance. Tell me more about the Ranger that did that. Tell me more about Mr. Slap You Around. And then you were giving me advice on where I should go to meet people and how I should meet people. You were being daddy to little girl that was so helpless. Then you sat there telling me that men need to be providers for women to protect them. Like you could ever protect me. Then you go after, that's the context of the conversation. War stories, shitty men, shitty women. We're just talking like two human beings. And I told you, I'm not here to fuck you. Because I know that you're a narcissist and you think every female wants to fuck you because you said to me, females only ever approach me. Oh, I'm sure they do, Mr. Blasian motherfucking, you know. Do you do all the things that describe you to me? Mr. Blasian. Oh, you're Asian and black. Oh, let's all suck your medium-sized cock. You know. You're Andrew Rodriguez to me because Andrew Rodriguez was he was a fucking Marine, dude. Andrew Rodriguez, I feel like there's a chance that you might know him because of when he was deployed. And you know what he did to me? He was so nice. Like this dude was nice, like Mr. Respectful, you know, in terms of talking to me. He talked to me really nice. But he also let his homeboy film a porno of me and him, you know, for their own entertainment. Marcus the Stallion. I lost respect for Marines the only time I ever had sex with a Marine. His name is always and will be Andrew fucking Rodriguez from Pompano Beach, Florida, stationed at Camp Lejeune, North Carolina in 2000 motherfucking 10. And I met him at Airborne School the same way I met your faggot ass Friday night out of Jumpmaster School. Is it the same thing? Bitch, I don't fucking care. So what really pisses me off now more than I wasn't even mad, Marcus, until you just texted me. But that's what you want, right? Because you're just a faggot and all you live for is to see a bitch mad. You like to irritate because your dick can't get hard. That's why you got a stalker on fucking in Louisiana that you were bitching to me about, saying you're doing peaky blinders. Like, I'm peeking through the blinds because this bitch, I sleep with the doors open. I do. At night, I sleep with the doors open. So you mean to tell me a Marine is hiding from a female that's in the Air Force? You're lame as fuck, dude. That's not giving you any G points, and I'm not going to give you no G points because you hit me with some bullshit. Like, that's disrespectful as fuck. Messaging me? You're nuts, dude. You're nuts. Messaging me at 10 o'clock this morning on some pure bullshit, some excuse for why you were lied to me yesterday and a bunch of other shit. Fuck this bullshit, dude. Like, you're a liar. That's why I cut it off last night. I'm like, why even drag this out? Dude, I was messaging you earlier yesterday afternoon, knowing damn well you were a pathological liar. But I said, I'm still going to be honest with you because it was a pleasure meeting you. And look what you do. You're the shitty one of the two, Marcus. I'm not the shitty one. You're shitty. You want to sit there talking about aggressive comments because I said rot on a cock and die. Nigga, you talk like that in the Marines. That's why you're fake to me. I know how you niggas be talking behind the scenes. But in my face, you're like, I'm going to be Mr. Respectful. Nigga, Marines are some of the most disgusting. And you're still a Marine, Marcus. That's why I'm talking to you like you're still a Marine. Because we both know you're still a Marine. You're always going to be a Marine. That's what we talked about Friday night. Always a Marine. You never leave the Marines, bruh. Even I know that, dude. I'm not a fucking dumbass. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Once a Ranger, always a Ranger. Once F, always SF. No shit. I've been around these dudes a lot of times, dude. I've been friends with them. Like, what the fuck? I just don't like fucking them. And they're all liars, Marcus the Mayor. How dare you, on a Sunday morning, message me with some bullshit like you're Mr. Morality and then use your daughter to hide behind. You are a pussy, Marcus the Stallion. You are literally Megan the Stallion in male form, and that is not a compliment. Are you hot physically? Oh, yes, Megan the Stallion. You're aesthetically mostly attractive. Mostly. Are there any physical flaws that I saw in you, Marcus the Stallion, since you were looking for the flaws in me because you're a narcissist? Marcus the Stallion, what were your physical flaws? Honestly, you were a little too short for me. But I said, it's just enough height to deal with. You're literally the same exact height as Andrew Rodriguez was. If I wore high heels, I was towering over him. But he was jacked, you know. And you had the little tattoos. You know, you had the white t-shirt on. Never trust a dude who wears a white t-shirt to a bar. BTW. That was a red flag. When I saw that you had on white tennis shoes, white Converses, I believe they were, I don't know, and a white shirt, that was a red flag to me. Because I'm like, seriously, you're a bitch. Anyone who wears all white to a bar is a cunt. A snooty little bitch. And I don't like Marcus for the very reason that he likes to. He reminds me of Mr. Sergeant Major. And I sat there and told Marcus all of these things about the dudes. He wanted to hear all about it. I sat there telling him he wanted to hear about Jose Torres, you know, Mr. MSLC, you know. And he wanted to hear about Chance. And he heard about Johnny. I told him about all three. Right? Yeah. See, Marcus is not used to dealing with real women. He just deals with bitches and prostitutes. I mean, anybody who's bought a prostitute cannot give me life advice or tell me what's going on. And I can't believe that you even tried, Marcus. I've never bought prostitutes. And it's not like you have any like feeling that that's like fucked up, like on a psychological level, like not like on a legal level because it's Europe. I'm talking about like psychologically, what does that say about somebody who's bought a lot of hoes? You have not, you can't tell me shit, dude. And you're not telling me shit. That's why I'm up here in the pulpit preaching a Sunday service that you're not attending. Okay. Marcus just wanted the last word. That's why he hit my, he likes to play little games. I already knew this. This itching. That's why he does that. There's dudes that purposely do shit because they want you to chase them. And if they don't, they want you to like literally chase them down and like beg for their cock. And that's the only way they can feel like, you know, like they got a leg up on the situation. And I knew that's what Marcus was doing. That's why his little text message to me this morning is trash. He's just texting me to save face. That's it. I know this. I hope I never see his fucking faggot face again. And I mean that. I'm not done reading him. I'm just going to go get coffee somewhere. It's like, I was cool, dude. Honestly, I was just going to read you for filth for a little bit. And then you text me while I'm live because, of course, you're watching, you know? Let's see. You can't make this shit up, but it's like I go through so much with these dudes. I'm not backing down on my statement on Marcus. I can list his positive traits, but I'm going to read him for filth because I don't ever want to see him again. That's the nastiest shit I've ever experienced right there. So far. You gonna hit my line and give me fake morality? Yeah, you're next level psycho. Like there's levels to all this shit. All these shitty dudes that I've gotten involved with, he takes the cake. That's why his motherfucking shit is on the screen. Marcus the Alphabet Marine really takes the damn cake for Psycho Weirdo Award of the Year. Yeah, that's my right to give out. Marcus, you don't get to tell me what awards I get to give out. I know my experience. We're going to do cry on post today. What are you going to do? Show up in my house and slap me around? Yeah. We're going to show up at my house and slap me around? Bring your gun and put a bullet in my skull? Did you bring your gun tonight? Shoot me before you go back to fucking faggot ass Louisiana? I can't wait to experience that. I've already reached nirvana. I reached it last night. So I'm already dead in my own mind. Doesn't matter. These dudes think they can just do whatever to you. They think they can say whatever to you with no consequence. It's interesting to me how they think I don't have the right to have a little bit of personal justice when they lie to me. Because they're bitches. That's my whole point. These motherfuckers do not respect anybody, but most especially, they do not respect females. You know, they don't. And you can be one of those females that goes along with their disrespect, meaning you slut yourself out to them, or you don't. And you listen to them lie and you're like, right. I can honestly say that this motherfucker, Marcus, I will not believe anything any military dude ever says to me ever again. Like, I really accept that. Yeah, I do. Let me make sure I delete his number. I'm not even going to read this message. It's so gay. I'm not. Get out of my life. How do I do this? No, I just want you to know. I'm just gonna talk shit about you on YouTube. I'm not gonna hit your line. I'm deleting your number again. Don't message me again, bitch. Don't disrespect me with bullshit again, bitch. Like, seriously, you're a bitch to me. You're a liar. I don't fucking care. And honestly, thanks to talking to you that night and what we talked about, I will never believe anything that comes out of any military dude's mouth ever again. And when the dudes come up to talk to me, I'm going to say, well, this dude from California named Marcus, the Marine, he's the one that really just set it off in my brain that all military dudes are liars and trash. It's just the nail in the coffin, Marcus. And thank you. I'm over it anyways. I'm ready to move to Florida and get away from you motherfuckers. So thank you for disrespecting me. Thank you for lying to me. Thank you for teaching me the lesson that I needed to learn, Daddy. Thank you so much for being a father figure to me for a night and protecting me from all harm. And thank you for protecting me from shitty dudes like yourself. Thank you for protecting me from all of that. And I'm praying to Jesus right now on my live stream. Thank you for protecting me from Marcus's blowing your back out cock. Okay. I'm deleting your number now. I hope I never see you again. Hopefully you pass your little school so you get the fuck out of here. Because I don't want to see you ever again. You lying piece of shit. Goodbye. Go away. I go through so much. Who's going to read this message? And I don't know if you blocked me or not. How are you going to send me this gay ass shit in the morning? Like, I don't know if you blocked me or not, but I'll leave it at this. In my opinion, I don't have time. I mean that, like, goodbye. That's when you block a nigga. Goodbye. Let me actually screen cap this message for Okama so she can laugh, because you sat there and gaslit my best friend too, faggot. Like, if you disrespect me, you disrespect my family. These niggas will sit there and tell you what your standards have to be. They'll try to rewrite your boundaries for you. You got to have very strong boundaries to deal with these military dudes. And listen, in closing, I know you don't know how to respect women. You don't know how to connect with women. You're a fucking necrophile. I could be a corpse and you'd stick your dick in me. I mean, you bought prostitutes, so that says a lot about your mentality to me. So anything that you've said to me about being with women, the night that we talked, I thought it was all bullshit. You don't know how to connect with women. You don't know how to have any connections, so you're a necrophile. She could be a corpse and you'd stick your dick in her. Like, it doesn't matter, dude. So anyways, nice to meet you, Ted Bundy. Nice to meet you, Jeffrey Dahmer. Nice to meet you, serial killer, because that's what the fuck you are. You're a serial killer. That's why your name is Alphabet. Your name is Alphabet the serial killer, and you got a silly ass smile to hide it all. So maybe you'll just block my number, because you should have blocked my number yesterday, not hitting my line with Ted Bundy's excuse, Jeffrey Dahmer's excuse, John Wayne Gacy's excuse, the Candyman's excuse. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. I'm highly offended that you messaged me this morning with fucking bullshit. Go pray to your Jesus fucking Christ and ask for forgiveness for lying to me. In my opinion, you're a piece of shit. In my opinion, you're a liar, because you did lie. You literally lied to me like multiple times starting Friday night. So you don't get to come back around and swirl around and act like I did some shit, bitch. Like, you're just a faggot, bruh. Go suck a dick. The fuck out of here. And goodbye. Deleting. Do not even care. I don't know if you blocked my number or not. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. I'm so disgusted. These motherfuckers will sit there trying to act like they get to tell you what respect is. I made a conscious and I believe to be a disciplined and respectful decision to step back and give it a... Fuck you, nigga. You're a liar. You did not take a step. All this is bullshit. I don't even know why he's sitting there trying to play morality games on my phone right now. This is when I'm done. Like, I'm not going to do fake. I made a conscious and I believe to be a disciplined and respectful decision to step back and give it a day. Shut the fuck up, dude. Bye. Pass your little jumping out of an airplane school. Pass it this time, bitch. Don't fail, bitch. Don't fail so you have to stick around longer to see my ass. Because if you had passed the first time, Marcus, you would have never been out to see me, and that would have been good for me. This nigga is so fucking entitled and narcissistic. This nigga sat there saying, I only females approach me. Like every female's on his dick and he's got a stalker. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. I don't want nothing to do with you. Hurry up and go back to that hole that you came from called Fort Polk, Louisiana. I don't know what bottom bitch. Oh, you fucking a bitch out of the Air Force because that bitch can't get no dick. That's why. I'm some Air Force girls stalking me and I'm hiding in my house all the time. Do something about it. You're a fucking Marine. Get up, get some balls, bro. Like, that's what I noticed about him. Like, he's all, I'm macho. Like, dude, I learned about Marines a long time ago that they're mostly bitches. Okay? I ain't talking shit because of you, Marcus. I've been done known this since I met Andrew Rodriguez. And I could do a whole stream talking about Andrew motherfucking Rodriguez and his best friend Tyler Christ. Maybe you know them. If you were in the Marines in 2010, you might have met Tyler motherfucking Christ and Andrew Rodriguez. You mean to send you the porno? I'm going to send you the porno. I'm going to send you the porno. Oh, I'm going to send you the porno. I'm going to send you the porn, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'll send you the porn of your homeboy fucking me in the shower and his homeboy recording it, Marcus, because that's all it's good for you. You just a goddamn porn masturbator. You don't have sex. You just watch porn and buy hookers. Get the fuck out of here. I was just giving it a day. No, you just can't handle pussy. That's what it is. Miss me with the bullshit. Let me find that porn and I'm going to send it to you. It's in my email. It's some old porn. It's like vintage. It's from 2010. I was in Panama City, Florida in a condominium getting fucked in the shower by Andrew Rodriguez, a Marine. And his best friend was secretly recording me get fucked and they shared it with all the soldiers. You know what I mean? Great guys. I didn't tell you about him, Marcus. You know, when you were asking me about my toxic situations with dudes, I didn't tell you about 2010, the Marine that I dealt with. I left that part out because I didn't know if you could handle hearing about yourself. So we just talked about the other branches because, you know, the Marines like to think they're better than the other branches. You're not. I've only had sex with one Marine and I will never have sex with another Marine. Obviously not, Marcus. I go through so much. Let me look for that porn real quick and I'll send it to you from a different number, Marcus. I might get you to change your number. You might need to. I'm just kidding. You feel threatened? You're a Marine. I'm in my backyard, bro. Does it look like I'm stalking you? Ain't nobody trying to go to Fort motherfucking Polk. You don't even like the ocean. Red flag. This motherfucker, I lived in Cali and I only went to the ocean 6 times. Red flag. Stay the fuck away from him. I live, breathe, and eat the military. Red flag. You don't have a life. You have a... Okay, I'm just going to leave it alone. Let me just find the porn. It's somewhere in here. Won't be hard to find. .mov. I don't care if the whole world sees it. You want to see me get fucked by a Marine? Marcus? Because I know y'all are less into fucking than watching somebody get fucked. That's what y'all like to do. It's one Marine watches another Marine fuck a bitch. That's the style. So what's up with the fake shit on my phone? That's why I hate you niggas. You want to act so fake, like morals. Like, y'all don't have no morals, dude. How you going to hit my line with fake morals when you don't have any, Marcus, the mayor? That's why I hate these niggas. Because you like to try to make a bitch feel bad because you're shitty. And Barbarian King, I'm going to unblock you. Not because you were right, but I'm over it now, okay? I don't care. I care even less today than I did Saturday morning because of what I did last night. You know the Latin kings, Marcus? You know that Latin king that you saw the other night when when I was pointing out all the kingpin, the drug dealers, you thought I was just bullshitting you because you're dumb. The South has a ring of people too. It's not just Cali shit. You know what I mean? Like there's a whole ring of people here that run a lot of things. You know what I mean? And I'm friends with one of the main leaders of the situation. What am I trying to say? Nothing, bruh. I'm not in the military, bruh. And I just want to meet a civilian dude at this point. At this point, I just need to meet a dope dealer and I'll date his ass. He'll be more moral than these military dudes. And what are the military dudes going to do? Say I'm evil? Yeah. At this point, I might as well just date a dope boy. Because, he's probably going to treat me better than these motherfucking military dudes. Seriously. None of these military, I'm done. Like, I don't want to meet another military dude. I want to meet a civilian. And most of the civilians around here are going to be dope boys. I'd rather date a dope boy than a Marine. That's why in 2010, I went from the Marine to Lawrence Anthony, a D-boy out of Houston, who I was in love with for like 5 years. It's like history is repeating itself. So I wonder who the dope boy is going to be because that comes next after the Marine. I just see it all playing out. That's my own personal thing. So I'm over it. I'm ready to meet a dope boy. I don't even care. You sell dope? Cool. Fuck these niggas. Fuck these military dudes, bro. They're trash. Why would I want to be with a military dude? They're horrible. They're fucking horrible. They're horrible. They're horrible. They're fucking horrible. Now I'm going to go get coffee and walk. And this week, I have planned to not go out this weekend because it's just, I'm now expected to go out. Like, I'm now stuck in this situation where last night I had all these people, we were waiting on you because we saw you last night, but we're waiting on you. And the female that I met last night, this older woman told me that she was with the dude Marcus. Why did this old lady tell me that she was with Marcus last night? And then she caught herself and she's like, oh, it was a different guy. Because she was sitting at our table. So it's like, let me hit his line one more time. Dude, you like bitches that are like 30 years older than you. Seriously. I don't have his number anymore. Oh, well. I'll just hit him from a different number. Let's see. What's the number? Okay, because it's not saved in my phone. Dude, you like to have sex with females that are like your grandma's age. Because they're easier to control. Like, they like to fuck people. They're like, at some point, every military dude, and I mean this shit, it's more of a military dude thing than a civilian dude thing. At some point, these military dudes, instead of fucking with females their own age, they either go really high or really young. You know what I mean? They'll either start fucking bitches 30 years. They will. They'll just be fucking bitches that are like their mom's age because they have a mommy issue. Most of them. Most of them. You think you're young and you're pussy hot because you like, what, 23, 24, 30. You still got it going on and you meet a dude your age in the military. He might fuck around with you, bitch, but he's really craving that cougar pussy. Facts. He wants them 40 and up bitches. So he wants them bitches that got them hard lines and that, that fucking like cougar shit, like old bitches. They love fucking these old bitches, I'm telling you. So don't even trip on these niggas, for real. That's the takeaway story, but you got to get past all the levels of bullshit and gaslighting to get to that copacetic place of nirvana. Because these niggas is bullshit. You'll go through all this emotional turmoil for nothing. For literally no reason. Because these dudes just be lying. So shout out to all the dumbass bitches who think they're bragging when they're like, I'm with a Marine. Like, girl, bye. From my experience and for what I see, and I be out here and I know a lot of people. And a lot of people know me. And I don't film that shit. Last night I was sitting in between a war veteran and literally a gangbanger. A 24-year-old black kid. who I was getting drinks for all night, who didn't have a shirt on and had a fucking, he was packing and slacking, ready to get some shit stacking from MIA from via Richmond, Virginia. And I knew he was a D boy because I understand what a D. I just get shit. You know what I mean? Like I just know what's going on. And then I'm sitting next to a combat war veteran, and they both want to hang out with me. And then Tika comes around the corner telling me stories about the dude that she was hanging out with last night. That was the dude that I was hanging out with last night. So I'm like, that's wonderful. Then she gave me a rose, like I was on The Bachelorette. Can't make this shit up. And I said, wonderful. You fucked him? Awesome. And then I saw Maddie, the dude I used to party with 12 years ago, family reunion, and he sat at our table, and I took care of his fucking sister-in-law all night. I was helping wait tables last night. And then I get a goddamn bullshit-ass text message from some faggot-ass Marine in the morning. Shut the fuck up. You're not a good dude, bro. I don't give a fuck. Go away. I don't care what he thinks about me. I'm not a pick-me. He's a pick-me. That's why you stood beside me, for me to pick you. So I picked you, bruh. And you're like, yay, you picked me. And then you wanted to lie to me because I picked you. So fuck you. Don't come back. Jump out of that goddamn airplane and pass your fucking class and don't come back. Don't come back to Fort Benning. I don't want to see you again. Personally. Or just don't come out to the bar that I go to, because that's my bar that I go to. Quit disturbing our peace. I didn't ask you to lie to me. These niggas take no responsibility. Zero. I can tell you, why are you lying to me? I didn't ask for that shit, so that's disrespectful. I didn't see it that way. You don't see a lot of things that way. You don't see buying hookers as bad either, dude. I need to give a morality lesson to the Marine that tried to give me a morality lesson this morning, but it's not right now because I need to go walk. Okay? How are you going to give me a morality lesson? I can read you for hours, Marcus, the way you bled my eardrums for hours that night. And I barely got a word in edgewise because you weren't really listening to anything I said, because you're a disrespectful bitch. Marcus texted me this morning. Ha! It's called good thing that I said fuck off, bitch, and die, and deleted his number. Then he's talking about it's like next level gaslight, girl. No shit. Next level gaslight. I go through so much. That's why I stay fucked up, because I just can't handle a nigga who's just, you don't even dare to gaslight me. Just walk away. That's what gets me about Marcus. Now it's the text message that you want to send me. That's next level. To me, that's next level fucking evil. Like, that's evil shit, bro. Like, you're an evil motherfucker. You gonna sit there and give me try to make me feel bad? That's next level. That's emotional sadism, dude. I don't do that shit. I didn't lie to you a single time, Marcus. That's why you're a sick fucking bitch. And let me give you a morality lesson, Mr. I go to church on Sunday, right? Mr. I'm a Christian, a proud Christian. Look at the Bible verse. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. You know what I mean? For thou art with me. My rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Is that what you were saying as you were shooting at people in Iraq and Afghanistan? As you were crushing skulls and blowing brains out and whatever else y'all did? Because you'll never be able to talk about it. You know what I mean? Oh, I've heard stories, really fucked up stories that have nothing to do with killing people. It had more to do with who y'all were having sex with over there and all the sexual shit that went on in the war zone, involving children and involving females and involving goats and donkeys. You can't imagine how much shit I have been told back in the day from dudes fresh off deployment. Yeah, I saw a dude fuck a goat. Yeah, I heard lots of stories in 2008, 9, and 10. Dudes coming back from war. I would sit there at 22 and 23, just like, what the fuck? I didn't even believe them. How am I going to believe you when you tell me you watched grown men have sex with a goat? Men that stare at goats, indeed. They were fucking goats over there in Iraq and Afghanistan. You know what I mean? That ain't gonna be on no documentary of the news. It's too embarrassing. Bestiality in a war zone is honestly the lowest of the low. That's the lowest of the low. Like fucking an animal, dude. Like that is, you want to act like that's better than raping a female? Honestly, dude, I would rather you rape me than rape my dog. If my dog was still here with me right now and you're like, well, it's either your dog, I will take a rape for my dog. You ain't gonna touch my dog, nigga. Rape my cat, you gonna rape me, then I'm gonna slit your fucking throat. Raping an animal so you don't rape a human, like, you're disgusting. You are the lowest of the low to me. And that's what I try to emphasize in your pea brain skull, Marcus the alphabet, as you sat there, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all up in my ear, bitch, you crazy. And you sat there, you sat there shushing me. You shushed me, basically, talking about on some shut the fuck up, bitch. Let me educate you about women because I've read a lot of things. I've done a lot of research. Nigga, you mean to tell me you've been Googling articles of how women work? How are you going to sit there and read me statistics about divorce? Well, I was reading that, 70% of fucking, why are you giving like 70-year-old geriatric, I'm in the retirement home cock energy when you're 32, dude? Who at 32 sitting there Googling statistics about divorce? Like how many people, women statistically 70% more likely to divorce than men. Like, why are you talking to me like that? But I took the D in my ear because it was just bullshit. I sat there politely like I always do, listening. Oh, you're the expert. He was, oh no, I know what's going on. I understand why women are the way that they are. I understand why men are the way that they are. No, you fucking don't. You were buying hookers in Europe. Shut the fuck up. How are you going to sit there and tell me you know all these things about women and men, but you bought prostitutes? And then you sat there telling me, yeah, when I was stationed in El Paso, I was just fucking all these bitches. Like, you don't get to tell me shit about anything, nigga. Marcus the Stallion. You better not be walking around these Columbus streets today. I better not see your ugly ass walking around town because now you're ugly to me. You can go from cute to real ugly to me real fucking quick when you a bitch. I don't give a fuck about your motherfucking muscles, bitch. I see them every day. I can't believe that you would even be flexing in my face. Oh, my big pectoral muscles and my bulging glutes. Like, shut up. You and every other dude in the military. Oh. And don't play coy, bitch. Oh my God, she's so vulgar. Nigga, you've been vulgar. You in the Marines. That's all y'all do. I got a mouth like a Marine and an ass like your mama. Okay? They want to act so nervous when a bitch like me starts talking. Oh, I'm scared. You're a Marine. That's why I throw what I know you are back to you. Don't be acting like a bitch to me. But once again, you pussy to a female, meaning me, but you big and bad out here. Oh yeah, my training. I go to all these schools, these motherfucking schools, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to this school, and then I'm going to go to that. I'm going to special forces. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. Genuinely, I genuinely mean that. And I've been genuinely meaning this for years. Literally don't care. Oh, you're a Marine. Oh my God, you're the first Marine I've ever met. It's the narcissism for me. Like, what makes you think you're so fucking special? And then you want to be a cunt bag to me. And that is why we're here. And see, Marcus the Stallion doesn't know how to vent. That's what we were talking about that night too. I said, you need to release, bruh. Like, he's over there twitching and ticking, and Okama noticed it. I have a witness. So if you want to hear Okama's rendition of what she observed, because it was me and her and Marcus the Stallion sitting at a table in two different places. Like, Marcus the Stallion literally left Scruffy Murphy's, my favorite bar for life, literally of all time. Everywhere I've ever been, Scruffy Murphy's is still my favorite bar. Okay? Fuck you, and fuck you. So when I go to Scruffy Murphy's, there's a lot that I know, Marcus. Like, I know the employees. I help them out sometimes at work. You know, one of my friends got fired recently. You know, the best bartender they've ever had there. How would I know that? I used to work there. It is what it is, though, because I understand how the owner is, because I used to work there. And she's never going to change, and that's fine. You're not going to change the owner. I'm not trying to change the owner. The point is, when I go to Scruffy's and you sit at Scruffy's with me, I've been there a lot, Marcus. Like, people know me and come up to me. Like, all the people you saw come up to me. That moment when you said, women can't be friends with men. And then Mr. A walked up to me. Mr. Black dude with the dreadlocks walked up to me and said hello, because, yeah, I can be friends with a gay dude. And not be gay, bruh. It's interesting, though, how many heteros are in the closet, you know? I'm waiting on Okama to get up. I honestly am ready to get off of this stream. Let me call her. She's in her bed. Sick of these niggas. Out of this bitch.
You ain't my kind, bitch. You wanted me to do a threesome. You ain't my kind, bitch. I'm riding out of Texas, and I ain't worried about that bullshit that you hold stressing. These niggas know what's up. They like the way I be killing track. These niggas know I'm up. I'm gonna stay the same. You're gonna stay a lane. Some shit ain't gonna never change. I know you talk about me. I know you want me broke as fuck. I know you bitches doubt me. I'm gonna get mine, bitch. Don't worry about Lil Lola. I am doing fine, bitch. I'ma keep it real, my nigga. If I don't like you, I don't want you in my face, my nigga. I'm on some gangster shit. If you don't like it, you don't have to fucking deal with it. I'm gonna hurt one of you bitches, man. That's why I'm gonna stay to myself. Cause these bitches, man, always wanna play. I'm gonna hurt one of you bitches, man. That's why I'm gonna stay to myself. Cause these bitches, man, always wanna play. Hey, man, it's hard not to kill bitches. It's like an everyday job not to kill bitches. It's hard not to kill bitches. It's like an everyday job not to kill bitches. So what's a gangster to do? Kill that hoe. This candy diamond pills. You same hoes talking shit and bumping me for years. Yeah, ho. I'm coming for my money. If we ain't talking about that, then we ain't talking nothing. Yeah, ho. You folks crazy. Gave your ass game, now you suckers trying to play me, man. Yeah, ho. I swear it's hard not to kill you. Fake ass bitches and fake ass niggas. Yeah, ho. I'ma stay realer. High in LA, fresh as fuck, smoking killer. Yeah, ho. And I got my vodka. With money in my pocket, ain't nothing gonna stop her. Yeah, ho. Still rocking with the project. Can't cut that nigga, speak the gospel. That preach. Yeah, ho. Still stepping on toes. I don't want no friends. I don't fuck with these hoes. I'm gonna hurt one of you bitches, man. That's why I'm gonna stay to myself. Cause these bitches, man, always wanna play. I'm gonna hurt one of you bitches, man. That's why I'm gonna stay to myself. Cause these bitches made, always wanna play. Hey man, it's hard not to kill bitches. It's like an everyday job not to kill bitches. It's hard not to kill bitches. It's like an everyday job not to kill bitches. So what's a gangster to do? Kill her. Kill her.
Hey Marcus, like you like porn, right? So I have no problem putting on a show for you. Consider this to be porn for Marcus. In fact, I'm going to change my channel name to Porn for Mark, since you're such a good Christian boy. And this is going to be my running joke now for a while. You know, thanks for your energy, Mark. I'm going to eat off of that for about a week. Porn for Marky Mark. I love it. I'm here for it. It's helping me evolve. The more bullshit these dudes be feeding me, I eat it. I shit it out, and I get stronger. Yeah. You're not going to break me down. Bye, boy.
Damn thing changed. I still keep that right one of my shirt. Better tell them I ain't playing. Look at the soft funny game. Until somebody get hurt and the damn thing changed. I still keep that right one of my shirt. Run up on the way hanging. Cause it's soft funny game. Until somebody get hurt. Or you finna get hurt. Put them in the dirt. Or you better catch me. You so you finna get hurt. Put them in the dirt. Or you better catch me. You so you finna get hurt. Put them in the dirt. Or you better catch me. You so you finna get hurt.
So I love that it's Sunday. We're going to go out in public in a minute. And I'm just going to try to look as gothic and satanic as possible. So when I meet nasty, nasty hypocrites in the streets, like Marcus, the mayor, oh, those are my favorite. Barbarian King knows this. That's why I'm unblocking him. See, I knew that Marcus was trash, BK, but not because of why you, okay? Just give me a moment, dude. And then you're pressing on my energy. Okay. Just give me a moment. All right. That's all I'm asking, BK. Give me a moment. I see what you're saying. Just give me a moment. It's a long thing for me. If you can just be more understanding, BK, that's all I need from you. All right. Like, I'm dealing with a lot of trigger. If you care, you know, yesterday I made the declaration that you don't, and I don't believe you care. But I'm saying if you do care secretly, like, what are you trying to do? Be my friend, you know? I don't know. If you want to be my friend, let's be fucking friends. I don't care. Let's be fucking friends. Let's see. Let's be as satanic as possible. Let me wear a wedding ring so I don't meet nasty people like Marcus, the fucking hypocritical stallion, at horrible places like downtown Columbus, where the only soft spot I have is scruffy fucking Murphy's. That's my only soft spot in this town, bro. Sis, I'm on another level right now. Oh, thank you. I'm going to smoke a cig. I mean, we got... Sis, I'm done with these niggas. I'm done. I'm really done. I'm really done. Like, I'm dead ass. I'm done. Like, how are you going to text me this morning talking about, I don't know if you've blocked my number or not, but blah, blah, blah. I took a long step back yesterday to really just give it some time between us. Da, da, da. Like, I'm like, why even bother texting me? I know why. Because he hit me on the, oh, no, it's the whole, sis, I know what's going on. I don't care. Once again, that's why I already cut it off. Like, that's why you coming back around doesn't matter to me. That's the point. Like, I don't have time. Like, I already know you're a bitch. So he wants to he's trying to make me feel bad, saying it was your level of aggression last night. And that's what I realized. Like, I was with my daughter. I was trying to, you weren't with your fucking daughter, dude. You're a liar. These dudes be lying. I was with my daughter. I was with my son. They ain't with none of that shit. They're just liars. They'll sit there and try to make you feel bad. Like, they'll tell you, I'm telling you, these dudes is experts at motherfucking lying. Like, they'll sit there and say, I'm going to be going off for training for a week. And really, they're going to go fuck their side bitch. And they'll have you all in your feelings and tripping. And they'll make you, these, like, military dudes are emotional sadists. They will be cheating on your ass and telling you they're in training or with somebody's da-da-da. Like, that whole, I'm with my daughter. Now, you were with some old bitch last night is what you were with. And then notice how they try to make you feel bad when they were lying, and they'll punish you psychologically for, how dare you have and da da da. Meanwhile, they're just over there lying. They're evil. They're fucking evil. Like, I dead ass mean that shit. Like, if you fuck with the wrong military dude, he will fuck up your whole mind. Believe me, I experienced that many years ago, which is why I was getting on drugs. Because the levels of gaslight, I mean, it's pure evil. Like, if you want to talk about a culture of pure toxic sexuality, like just toxic masculinity, like military is, I don't know why people don't talk about it more. Like, am I the only bitch in the world that's talking about this? Like, how toxic these dudes are? Like, there's so many articles. That's why it's funny to me that Marcus the goddamn Stallion was hitting me with research. Yeah, I did my research, bruh. Military dudes are the most toxic dudes in the world. So how are you the most toxic thinking you gonna teach me something? Bye, girl. Bye, girl. How you gonna tell me some shit? And then they sit there like, they want you to feel bad, and they want you to feel, they don't care if you feel crazy. All these niggas do is lie, bruh. Like, all they do is lie. They are pathological liars. Like, they lie expertly. Like, oh yeah, I'm from here. They lie about, I've been sitting here dealing with this shit. Johnny lied about where he's from. They lie about where they're from. They lie about where they're going. I'm with my daughter. They lie about everything. And then you sit there feeling some weird shit, and they be like, oh no, you tripping. And it's you. Like, they're evil. They're fucking evil. Stay away from military. I'm gonna start wearing this shit out for real. Like, stay away. I should be able to go to my favorite bar and you leave me the fuck alone. That night I met Marcus, I was outside smoking a cigarette. He was the one standing behind me. Like, he just kept standing behind me. Then I went and smoked a cigarette. Then he comes out and was like standing beside me. What do you want, nigga? Fuck off, nigga. They're predators. They're not there to love you, girl. I'm talking to the little girls. Don't grow up and be with somebody like your daddy, little girl. If it's even believed that he has a daughter. I don't fucking know. These dudes lie about everything. It's just, that's all they do. It's not because I want enough. And these niggas think that because I'm drinking, I'm not paying attention. I can recall shit. Well, let me smoke. Can you smoke one more cigarette? Yeah, just take a moment and then let's go. Because we're going to be out for a while anyways. Hey. It's sad, but you sit there and it's just they're able to just so expertly lie. That's what you have to understand. They're real smooth liars. They can sit there and just rat-a-tat-tat shit in your fucking face like it's nothing. And I'm just going to end up doing a stream. I don't hate the military. Like I said, there's a soft spot that I have for military. I wish they weren't so shitty. Like, I can love somebody and they be shitty as fuck. Like, it's not my fault Marcus is shitty. So you create the situation for me to fucking hate your guts. That's always the situation. Like, why do you create the situation for me to hate you? When I'm not even wanting to. And then they play victim. Then they play fucking victim like I'm the bad guy because they're a bitch. Like, you see what I mean? How are you going to treat me like shit? Do disgusting, disrespectful shit. And then I respond. And then you're like, oh my God, you're da-da-da. Like, you are sick. And that's my victory. Knowing that I'm never going to deal with a military dude again after this past weekend. I'm ready for a dope boy or a civilian. Can I meet him at the bar? Can I meet Lawrence Anthony at the bar? Can I meet? Please. Military dudes are fucking corny. I'm being reminded what I forgot. I forgot how corny they were. Corny. And, most of them want to stay in the military because they get it. Like Marcus, he's like, I couldn't survive in the civilian world. Yeah, probably because you're not a celebrity. Like, I'm saying this literally, and I mean this shit. One of the main reasons why military dudes love the military is the amount of pussy they get. You know, you're like a little celebrity. You can be a -2 in college on the scale of hotness. I dead ass mean this shit. Think about it. I've seen it happen. I've seen dudes who are like, wouldn't even be on the scale of hotness in college get a lot of pussy in the military. That's why these niggas be in. They don't want to give up that lifestyle of being a sexual celebrity. Because when you go back to being a civilian, literally you're just a regular dude. But as long as you have that uniform on and that paycheck and that ambiance of I've been in the war, bitches' pussies are screaming for you, right? That's why these dudes stay in. Sexual conquest, more than killing, but it goes hand in hand. Seriously, most of these dudes join the military to get pussy. Can you imagine how lame that is? They do. Here, I want you to read this. I immediately responded, of course, not really, but then I deleted his number again. Can you imagine this? And can you imagine like this level of gaslight? As I'm on a live stream, he texts me this shit.
Can I see it?
Can you see it? Yes, you can observe it. Okay.
Oh.
Sis, can you hold on? That pisses me off. For me, it's not even just don't text me. I'm grossed out by him. I am. Why did you even, I'm going to that's going to take some time to digest. I don't know why this dude texted me. Why did you text me, bro? I was done with you last night. That's why I said, fuck off and die. So why are you texting me this morning saying, this is why I'm not talking to you anymore? Dude, go away. See what I mean? That is all bullshit. That's why I don't care, dude. Like, why are you messaging me? I told you I never want to talk to you again. I deleted your number. But I'm telling you, this nigga thinks that, did I not tell you he likes when bitches be begging for his dick?
Mm-hmm.
He'll create a situation. It's a serious thing. Like, do you understand what I mean? These niggas will literally do this. They'll sit there and text you, and then they'll purposely ignore you because they want you to freak out and be like, oh my God, where are you? They do that on purpose. He's that nigga because he's gay. He's just a faggot. That's faggot shit. Like, if you a grown-ass man talking to a grown-ass woman, you're not going to do shit on purpose to get a reaction out of her. That's him. So, fuck you, nigga. Like, you a bitch. Like, you a bitch. I'm a woman. Like, I ain't no motherfucking child. Like, I don't play goddamn gay-ass fucking phone games. Like, dudes be doing, he does that on purpose. He'll sit there and ignore you. I've lived this shit. I already know this shit. He'll sit there and purposely ignore you. And then he wants you to freak out because let me remind Marcus that he told me that he wanted me to meet up with him at 8:00 yesterday evening, right? He knows he made plans with me, right? So he wants to break those plans and wants to see me freak out. And I didn't. I just said, you know what? Fuck you, dude. I did. I texted him, but he knows what happened. I texted him before the bar, letting him know that I really appreciated meeting him. I said I was not even being mean. I said, I'm going to go out tonight. I sent it through voice message. I said, basically, in a nutshell, it was nice meeting you. And at this point in my life, I really want to make up for not being this way when I was younger in my 20s. So I just want to say I really did appreciate meeting you. I sent him those voice messages before I went out. And I said, I'm not going to message you all night because I'm going to be at the bar. And I'm not going to be thinking about you all night. And I wasn't. I was so busy last night. Like I worked there. I literally was working. Like I should get paid. At this point, I'm employed by that bar because I was literally helping the bartenders because there was only one for like 30, 40 people in that bitch. It was packed. 50, 60 people. One bartender. Groups of 20 were coming in. One bartender. I was helping him move drinks because he knows me. He was asking, he's like, can you tap that person on the shoulder? Not wanting to get in trouble with the owner, of course, because she, but the point is, that's what I was doing last night. I was very busy multitasking lots of conversations. I was having to do customer service because people were getting visibly upset because they weren't getting waited on. And I'm having to tell them, like, listen, don't be mad at the bartender because that's my homie. Like, there's some shit going on with the owner. I'm over here like doing like liaison so people don't take it out on the bartender. Doing public PR at the goddamn bar. Seriously, that's what I do. Nobody's asking me to do that. I just walk up to people when I see somebody at the bar getting visibly upset because I watch people. I'm not no dumb hoe sitting at the bar, Marcus the mayor. When I go out, Marcus the stallion, I be as observant as you are, nigga. I'm not there to fuck around. I'm there to watch. I have conversations. I gather information. I meet people like you. And I help people out who need help. I'm like motherfucking Batman. If I see a hoe in distress, Marcus, I help her get to a safe place, Marcus. That's what I do. But I didn't do that with you, Marcus. Why? Because I was sitting with you most of the night talking to you, not doing what I usually do. Multitasking a lot of conversations. That's what I do on Friday and Saturday night. Always. Which is why people think I'm popular, but I'm not. Because I go home alone, Marcus, and don't get my back blown out by bitch niggas like you. And what did you think I was a stupid hoe? The night that I met you, Marcus, I was acting kind of slow. I was because I was so fucking tired, Marcus. Tired of bitch niggas like you. Didn't have a lot of energy, Marcus. So I think that's why you thought I didn't have any passion. Well, I don't have passion for bitches, number one. You know what I mean? And on my way home, I ran into this dude that I thought was you. And I'm like, oh, it's Mark. Because there was such a similarity. And I was tripping balls for real. Because I was crossfaded, Mark. I was crossfaded, but I still was able to walk home. I was less drunk than your fucking faggot ass commander, who was falling all over the place and who kept walking up telling me how hot I was. Go the fuck away, bitch. But I was so nice, right? So nice to your shitty fucking people. I wasn't the one vomiting all night. I'm not a baby. I don't need somebody to take care of me. Like you have to take care of somebody who's older than you and outranks you. Little boy, like, okay, baby boy, like, take care of Dada. Because Dada's drunk again. That's all it is. I saw this military dude. I was just walking around town yesterday, and I saw this military dude who was like maybe 21, standing with his parents while they're sightseeing. And I looked at him, and I knew he felt like a bitch. Like you feel like a little kid, like sitting with, like looking at Johnny's pictures. I'm like, I really see that y'all have infantilized brains. Johnny graduated Ranger School. So mommy and daddy come down from Texas to see their 30-year-old son, Hun Bun, graduate. They're all babies. They're fucking babies and they're bitches. And that's how the military likes them. But it doesn't work with a woman. So yeah, as a baby and a bitch, you make a great soldier and yeah, of course. That's what it takes to be a great soldier. To take orders and dick up your ass all fucking day. Yeah, you have to be a baby and a bitch. Do what daddy says or else. But in the civilian world, that's why you couldn't survive, Marcus. You can't survive in not being a baby and a bitch. So you just go back to the military, right? Yes, that's why. I got stories for days from the last 2 nights. For days. It's going to take a whole week to bleed these stories out of me. I'm just telling the story of Columbus. Some names have been changed. But those who are leaving anyways, we just say your name. You don't live here. Also, good karmatic sign. I just realized it because I didn't know my phone number. When I was giving it out to do that, I'm not going to buy drugs from, but he offered. And some other dude that I see every weekend who's just like my grandpa. You know, I realized I have a Florida area code. I did not know that when I changed my number the other week, but I guess that's what God's trying to tell me, that we're moving to Florida. But that's what my sister told me yesterday. And after meeting Mark, I'm ready to move to Florida and get the fuck out of this place. I want the military dudes to know why I'm leaving this time. I'm going to make it very loud and clear why Yana stepped away from this place, like she did in 2010, which is why I saw a dude that I haven't seen since 2010 last night. You're going to know why I left this place, because I didn't tell them why when I departed. The first time I just disappeared and I stopped talking to all my former military homies. So you're going to know why Yana Joy left Columbus. And she's going to make it absolutely clear why she doesn't fuck with y'all. Because she's come back around and she stopped hating y'all and gave y'all a second chance to see, like, is it me or is it y'all? Because I know back in my hoe days, it's hard to know if it was the military dudes I was fucking with or if it was me. Because I was right there with you motherfuckers. Lying, scamming, and scheming. But this time around, I'm not lying, scamming, or scheming. And I'm like, it's y'all. It's not me. It's you military dudes. It's not me at all. My hands are clean. You can't cite my former hoe days to use as ammunition against me now. I'm not living in that energy. There are no dudes on my phone because I deleted the last dude I just met. Just like that. Because it doesn't take me a lot of time to know that you're something I don't want to waste my time on. That's why I deleted your number last night, Marcus. And you hit me with that, I don't know if you blocked me or not. I said I will delete your number. Why do I need to block you? Because I didn't expect you to text me. That's why I was so surprised when I got a text message from Marcus this morning. You're not supposed to be texting my phone. I told you to fuck off. Don't message me again. You already disrespected me. I say fuck off. You don't hit my line with a message. But you did. And that's why we're still talking. Well, let me smoke my cigarette and then we can head out. Are you okay with being out for a minute? Okay. Oh, you remember Marcus?
Yeah.
Can you just say briefly, what was and just hold the microphone. What was just give your dry, simple read, because you don't have to give me. What was your read on him? Because I don't know. Here, hold on.
Shit, I don't know.
Hold on. Hold on. I want you to just talk for a minute. Because you're the third party.
Hold on.
I'm going to turn the fan on just so I'll be off real quick. No, I need you to do this because it's important. You met him, right?
Yes, I met. I was about to say Marcus. That's my brother's name. No, this is Mark with a C. Yes.
And what was your impression of him? Separate from me, don't include me in your read. What was the vibe you got? Because we sat with him. Tell me where you talked to him.
Well, I felt there is, in terms of certain points of discussion, like that go back to conversations me and you were having prior to going out and meeting Mark, that vibe wise, he hit a lot of points in terms of having a like chill response to that's weird, talking about like dudes or just, and then hearing his life story. Because listen, before we went out and then me separate from her, I was saying last time, like, can I just meet a regular nigga, like just a regular nigga? And I did a live stream where I was talking about, the people that I had been around the past 6 years, specifically specifically from the time me and her met up, which goes back to 2016, and then how we were living, if you want to call it off the grid. The times that we weren't literally out on the beach or on the forest were times that we were staying with people, and they were people we had met while we were living outside. So we're living outside on the beach and we meet them, and it becomes a come back to our house, and then we end up becoming living with these people and are like they invite us into their homes and into their lives, and a lot of those people were what would be considered outlaws or renegades, rebels. And the live stream I was doing was because was all prep work to leading up to Friday night where we met Mark, and I was noting, hold on. I was noting what the fuck, who the fuck I am and what the fuck I live. Like, I ain't no fucking bitch. I made a decision when I was 23 that I want to live this and I want to do this. And it had nothing to do with my fucking parents. I'm not on a path where I can look to, and there's not another human telling me what the fuck to do. So I'm a real bitch. I'm a real nigga. So can I meet someone on that level? But basically, I got into talking about all the people we met, which you can kind of say there's an attraction there because with people that are outlaws, that's kind of the same deal. Like you made a decision, a choice to not follow a beaten path. I'm not saying it's the whole thing, but
I found my motherfucking sex tape.
okay.
You want to see it?
I've already seen it.
Yeah. She's my sex tape. Have you not?
Yeah, I saw it when we first started. This before we met up, you sent it to me.
Go ahead.
So yeah, so in terms of meeting him, there are a few points where we're talking. I'm like, okay, he's got that, I'm not, it ain't no bitch, meaning there's nobody telling me what to do. I'm a man, I'm a woman. I make decisions for myself. I'm processing life, my emotions, how I'm dealing with other people. Like, you feel me?
Yep.
So, what else? I noticed when his eyes, I'm just saying, like, I can't, this is what behaviors I picked up on. His eyes, when he would do his blinking, like that, which I'm like, I know where that comes from in terms of, partially you telling me him being in the Marines and da da da. But I mean, no, it's in my room.
If I can send this file, I'm looking at it right now.
I see a lighter.
I'm highly offended right now. I am. And I'm going to let myself be offended.
Well, yeah.
No, because it's the emotional, it's, I'm coming, sis, it's what I'm knowing I'm wanting to come out of.
I understand.
And it's the level of gaslighting for me.
Right. I know.
It's the acting like I'm the disrespectful one.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
right. If there's one thing in terms of me shaving my head and who I've been having dealings with where I work, is that's the don't emotionally fucking gaslight me. I'm sitting here I'm having feelings and I'm doing shit, and then you're gonna act like, oh, well, you're crazy, you're spazzing, you're what, like you're overly aggressive, so I can't fuck with you.
no, it's the way
when you're doing something intentionally. Yeah, like
that's how you're a bitch. You can't even.
You're switching up, because I call it the switch up. Like I call it the switch up. It's ho shit. It's the one day I know you, one day I don't, and then once again the switch up can have it many. It has you hoes do it for a reason, but the switch up is like, okay, we're vibing, right? We're vibing, and then I can feel, and it's never I can feel when there's a pullback or when something has changed, and so I'm discussing. Oh, I can feel something's changed. What's going on? Like I'm having emotions, like what the fuck, and then you come around on some what the fuck when you've switched up, you've changed something in yourself when you're dealing with me, and I can feel that, but you're gonna act like that's not what's fucking happening. I don't do that shit. And so, yeah.
Go ahead.
And so for me, I get on, I'm like, is what's wrong is what is something I said, what are you feeling? How are you feeling about, what are you feeling? Because obviously you're feeling something to cause you to switch up, and then it's like, go ahead. Yep.
So I have the sex tape for you, Marcus, so you can watch me get my back blown out by one of your peers. I'm looking at it right now. Right here. I can't show that on the screen because it's like nakedness. You know what I mean? There's the movie. Watch. Can you see it? You see it? You see it? It's in the shower. You want to see a shower scene, Marcus? You want to see the porn that your fucking Marine homeboy filmed? Tyler Christ was on the ones and the twos filming this. I did not know he was filming. This is one of my biggest shames. And that's why I told her, this is one of the first things I told her when we became friends, because I was so ashamed that this happened. I was so embarrassed, you know, because I didn't know that it was being recorded. That's how low down Marines are in my mind. And then I met you, fucking Marcus. I might as well call you this guy. But I wasn't trying to blame you for what that guy did. That's why I was not mean to you when I met you. That's why I was being genuine. See what I mean? That's why you enrage me. Because I know that I'm trying to let go of shit that's happened to me, traumas that have happened to me, shitty people, and not be hard. That's what I said to him in voice memos yesterday. Before I went out, I said, I don't want to have a hard heart. I don't want to let somebody else's shitty treatment of me cause me to have a hard heart and not be open. And this is what he sends me the next day. You're a shitbag. You're a shitbag, and I'm going to make sure you get my sex tape and you can watch me get my back blown out in 2010. I'm not done with myself because I know that I'm going through this. It's you meet somebody and it's like, how do you know when they're telling the truth? It's this not wasting your time, and don't get in another emotionally. My biggest fear has been getting in another emotionally abusive situation where somebody lies to you and you believe them, you trust them, but they made you feel like shit along the way. Then you find out after all this time you invested in them that they were lying, and now you're damaged, and now you're all confused because you don't know what real or fake is. Somebody can fuck up your head. And that leads down a very dark, I just got out of that dark path. And I see people trying to lead me down into the valley of the shadow of death again. Marcus, that's why you're a hateful bitch. Anybody who lies has no respect. I don't think I was being disrespectful. Yes, the fuck you were. Your motherfucking lied to me. Multiple times and multiple levels. You're disrespectful as fuck. I don't want to see your face again, ever. And what's interesting to me, Marcus, is I don't think you thought that I was being for real, because you hit me with the line today that you're cutting me off. Bitch, I cut you off yesterday. I already knew it was bullshit, Marcus. I already knew I wouldn't see you last night. You knew that. You're lying about why you lied. You're making it about your daughter. That's the shittiest person of all. Hiding behind your child when you're dealing with a grown woman that you lied to. You're shitty for real. Hiding behind your daughter when you were a shitbag to me the night prior. Like, you're shitty. Like, you're shitty. You're shitty. You're emotionally and psychologically toxic. It doesn't matter if you beat up on a female. You're fucking with somebody's head. You're fucking with somebody's fucking head. And that is I've said this a million times. I would rather somebody slap me around than to fuck with my head. There's nothing more disrespectful than fucking with somebody's head. That pisses me off. The fact that you tried, nigga. You tried. I was letting it go last night. That's why I said, at the end of the night, I texted him. I said something along, because I've deleted the history, something along the lines of, I've just been here, something, da, 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 da. It's the most boring, crazy night. It was a crazy night, but I was also bored as fuck, but it was crazy. Some crazy shit last night, all night. The whole downtown area was crazy, like psychotic, crazy. And I would know because this is my town. So I know when shit's getting weird downtown. It's a certain thing. And so I texted him at the end of the night at the bar that he left me at the night prior, talking about, I'm going to go take my homeboys home. I'm coming over though. And oh, let me get your number. Let me get your number. Okay, here's my number. And he put it in her phone. You know what I mean? He knows what happened. It's the guy. It's the rewriting history for me. Because isn't it crazy how somebody that you're dealing with one-on-one can rewrite history to you? Because he's trying to displace where the disrespect started and make it seem like it started with me. That's what he's trying to do. Making it seem like, well, I was cool with you and I just was being respectful this whole time. And then you started tripping. I wasn't tripping all day yesterday. You asked me a question and I was responding. So then you're going to sit there and demonize the messages I was sending you because you asked me a question. I didn't know what you were doing. You weren't with your daughter. You weren't with your daughter. You set up a lie the night prior to make it seem like you were doing something the next day for me to like be in your way. Because you're a gay ass bitch, Marcus. You were not with your daughter. You did not drive to Jacksonville, fucking Florida. And even if you did, and I don't believe that you did, I don't feel that you did. That's like me meeting a dude, right? And he's like, all right, I say, what if I did to you what you did to me, Marcus? Like, seriously, let's flip the script. I do what you did to you, what you did to me. And I tell you, I'm coming over and you waiting on me. And then you call me, you're like, where are you at? I'm like, oh, a few more things, da-da-da-da-da-da. And I never show up. Then I say, let me just say this. Marcus was texting me that night saying, I feel kind of bad. Like when he left the bar and he told me to call him so he can have my number, he texted me and he's like, I feel bad. And I'm like, why? I just feel bad. This is the night we met. This is before anything yesterday. Like, this is the night we met. I feel bad. Like, straight up, like right off the top. Once it goes from face to face to like on the phone, suddenly he feels bad. And he's like, I would feel bad coming over knowing what you told me about having a one night stand. I would feel really bad. I would feel bad. I'm like, well, you don't have to feel bad. I'm not trying to get you to feel bad. Like, and then, oh, I want to see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. It's this shit for me. But you never planned on following through. So why even say that? Liar. And then, oh, I'm busy throughout the day. So I'll make you feel like, you're interrupting something when I'm just making that up because I'm setting you up to feel like a piece of shit, Marcus. That was his entire goal, is to make me feel like a piece of shit. So that's why I'm on here talking about him, because I don't feel like a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. You're a predator. These dudes literally just want to play emotional games. It's not even, that is sexual for them. You know what I mean? Their dicks get hard when they piss you off on purpose. Once again, it's not even organic anything. They like do it on purpose. It's not like we're just getting triggered and we're having these organic reactions. It's like you're like methodical, like sitting there thinking about what you're going to do to then like get a reaction out of me. And little known fact, and this is not something I want to tap into talking about right now because I do need to hit the road for real. Like literally, these dudes literally are in a league of extraordinary fuckboys where they'll sit there before they go out. I've seen it because I used to party with them. They'll plan their strategic. They treat females like going out like war. Like, who can we find? And they have these little secret games they play with themselves and the secret codes and the emojis. Like, they'll be talking to a female. They go out as a group, right? And one of them will approach a female. Meanwhile, as he's talking to that female, he's texting his homeboys the whole time. Like, yeah, she's this and this. And they'll tell him what to say. It's like a video game for them. It's just a game for them. And then they'll run back to base and they'll exchange stories on how they were fucking with the bitch's mind and body and whatever the fuck else and blah, 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 blah. So don't even get involved with these dudes. They're trash. They're trash. They're not sincere. They lie about everything. There's nothing real about them. Never talk, like, don't even deal with them. Unless you know this. Don't even deal with them. Okay? Don't. I'm okay with teaching a nigga a lesson. Will he learn it? No, because he's dumb. So let me get that porno sent to you soon, Marcus. I'm working on it right now. Let me finish the cigarette season. I promise. When I finish this shit, we're going to head out, okay? I'm going to send you that porno, Marcus. I need to find a way to convert that fucking file. Okay? And once I convert it, and I'm able to send it to your line, because we don't have your email address. Otherwise, I just forward it because it's in my email. We don't have your email address. We might be able to find it if we Google your number, though, the way we found Johnny's whole life. Oh, let's try that. Will you do the honor, Okama? Go Google his number. Let's see. We look at what we found out about Johnny when he Googled his number. Maybe I'll find an email address or, a Snapchat address, a P.O. box. Maybe I'll burn my porno on a USB drive and send you a little care package, Marcus. It's not illegal. I don't think you can report me for sending you porn of me fucking one of your fellow Marines back in 2010. Is that illegal? No, it's not. Just a little gift from me to you. I already had my back blown out. His name was Andrew Rodriguez, and he blew this back out all over that condominium. In the shower, in the bed, multiple bedrooms. We were fucking in every bedroom in that condo. In the shower, we fucked on the jet ski, in the ocean, girl. Okay? We fucked in Pompano Beach, Florida, in a hotel room. Then he went and fucked his homeboy and my homegirl, Marcus. So it's all good, bro. Go preach to yourself this morning. Okay? Since you got so many words of Christ to relate to me on my messages. Like, we don't have time. I'm never going to be no bottom bitch. I don't care. You want me to be a bottom bitch so bad. Because that will make you pleased. The Lord hath been pleased with you. You've displeaseth me, you said to me this morning. Whoop-de-doo, you displeased me the moment you sat down next to me. But you also pleased me. See, I'm honest. There was pleasure and there was displeasure. But the displeasure always outweighs the pleasure when it comes to you niggas. Marcus the Mayor. In fact, let's listen to your theme song, Marcus the Stallion.
There's two Marcus.
Shh. Why did I do that? I don't know. It's the 951 one. Here's a song for Marcus the Stallion.
Fuck you think you talking to, nigga? Fuck me, nah, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Dear fuck, nigga. Still can't believe I used to fuck with you. Poppin' playing beats, cause I ain't playing to be stuck with you. Damn, I see you still kick it with them op bitches. I'm the only reason that your goofy ass got bitches. All them hoes wanna look like me. Bitch, most likely. Only fucking you just to spite me. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, are you mad? What are you gonna do? Call me. Let's go down the list. Because you're 32, so you're more seasoned in the goddamn slut game, Marcus. You're more seasoned than Johnny. You're more seasoned than Chance. You're more seasoned than Jose. Don't act like you don't know who I'm talking about, Marcus, because you were sitting there listening to me telling you about these dudes. So, you know what I mean? So you think you're going to play higher level 30-year-old gaslight games on a bitch who's dealt with that shit. Okay. Talking to me like I'm 22 again. What is this, 23 and me? It's giving super corn. It's probably not even a legitimate number. Who cares? I can use text now too and have a different number every day. Rule number 1, never have sex with somebody who is in jump master school, little girl. If he's here for jump master training, talking to all the local gals on every military post around the world. If he's here for training, stay away from him. That is a fact. Don't even give him any time. Nothing. They're there just to fuck you. They'll let you think that they love you, but they just gonna dump you and move on to the next training pad. And you're gonna be heartbroken at 22 the way I was. Okay? Because they're liars and they're shitty, shitty people. Shitty, 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 shitty little girl. I'm doing this for my future daughter. And all the little girls that I'm having to deal with who are now 18 and confused because, they're illegal underage, on barely, they're of age, but they get, all the local 18-year-olds and 17-year-olds, they get sucked into the military culture and they get turned out by 21. So these bitches around here grow up real fast. Any person, any female that grows up around a military base grows up very fast. Johnny Blaze, a stripper, one of the most infamous strippers in America. We have somebody in common. His name is Zero, and I know Zero. But Zero fucked with Johnny Blaze because Johnny Blaze was in his stable. But Johnny Blaze is a military brat. A lot of these bitches who end up on poles were military brats. Why is that? How can such a good situation lead to such sickness, But you cannot separate the American flag from the stripper pole. And if you're trying to, you don't know how this works. They just don't like when you say it out loud. That's Marcus. Shh. Shh. What? You're a good father? Is that what you're going to? My daughter, my daughter, my daughter. I love when these dudes talk about their daughters to me. They're always talking about their daughters. Johnny, it's Johnny all over again. And I felt it, but I let it play out because I'm like, here's another Johnny. It was like very Johnny, And they're in the same school. It's like, is this like a contagion? Like there's another Johnny and then there's another Johnny and his name is Marcus and he's a Marine. What if Johnny and Marcus knew each other? Maybe I should give Marcus Johnny's number because all these dudes be talking. They be talking, bro. I'm not dumb. When you meet a military dude, just know that he might know another dude that you knew. Even if they're in like separate battalions, if they're in the same school together, they've probably talked. Maybe they fucked. Anything is possible with these dudes. I'm not saying every military dude is gay, but they do swing every which way. And these are just the facts. And if you think otherwise, then you're this person because you're dumb as fuck. Okay? They like to keep everything hidden, but it's not a secret. I don't know why they act like it's a secret. That they like to get pegged by their homeboy. I don't know. Like, be proud, bro. Go to Miami. Go to the Pride Festival, bro. Chill the fuck out. It's 2022, bro. Ain't nobody care that you're gay, man. I'm really tired of saying it, bro. This is not a test. This is not a game that I'm playing. If you sucking dick, like Marcus, do you suck dick? Let me text you and see. Do you suck dick? Because it's giving that vibe. Because that's what you asked me, so let me ask you, because maybe you have. I don't know. Do you suck dick? Let me make sure I message you that real quick on my other number. Don't worry, I have about 10 for times like this. Do you suck dick? I'm going to give you something to do. This is a game I like to play. It's called Whack-A-Mole with military dudes. It's because they love playing games, but they hate when it's mirrored back to them. They get really mad. And I'm like, why are you mad? I'm just doing what you're doing. I'm not your bitch. I can do back to you what you've done to me, but more gently. You know what I mean? No, he just asked me, do you suck dick? Do you suck dick? Oh, let me make sure I put and he used an emoji. That's what was even more cringy. Like, just say the word. Like, you couldn't even spell out the word dick. You gave me the eggplant emoji. That shit who's using an eggplant emoji in their 30s to describe cock? It gives me you fuck with your socks on vibes. Ugh. Ew. Who do you nigga? Oh, that's all right. This is the same dude who bought hookers in Europe. So you have to pay for pussy. All right, got it. Because he said it was easier. I'm going to do a stream at some point, and we're just going to connect people who buy prostitutes with serial killers, and we'll find a thread, because I know Marcus is very smart. He's somebody who's very well researched. He likes to read. I know his profile. That's why I'm talking to him. And this week's live streams will all be dedicated to Marcus the Stallion. And please graduate Monday. I don't know when graduation is for you, dude, but pass the goddamn jump Monday, dude, and graduate and get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And I mean that. Get the literal fuck out of my area code. I'm not going to demonize every military dude because of one dude, but goddamn it, you just racking it up, bruh. As long as I don't deal with you directly, it's cool. As long as I can meet military dudes, but let's keep it like because the moment they start like talking to me for real, they just start lying, and then karma points start racking up. Because when you lie to me, bitch, that is a karmatic effect that's taking place in your life. I don't take lying lightly. Lies are the root of all evil. Yeah, lies, little lies. And I don't make no compromise. I don't care if it's a tiny little lie that you told me. You lied to me, bitch. I don't have I have zero tolerance for lies. So, you a disrespectful bitch. You are the root of all evil. But let's draw a correlation between somebody who buys hookers and being a psychopath. You know, there is a correlation, and I would like Marcus to understand how psychotic he actually is, because I could see it in his motherfucking eyes how psycho he is. And I love psychos. I genuinely do. But you're not going to lie to me. You know, you're not going to lie to me, Marcus. You're not going to disrespect me. And this is how I respect myself. I tell you to go fuck off and die. Go get your throat blown out. You look like you need your throat blown out. You told me I need my back blown out. You said that as a fact. You need your throat blown out. How does that feel? Notice I'm not the one chasing your cock down, saying, please, talking about stalking you in the parking lot of where you live and you hiding in your house from this stalker that you have back in Louisiana. Ain't no bitch over here doing that. I'm just going to sit there and tell you to fuck off and die, get your throat blown out, bitch. Make sure you're wearing Marini pants when you do it. I don't care who you are. You're not going to disrespect me and walk away thinking that it's okay. You just going to know it's not okay. That's all you're going to walk away from. And you're going to go back to that crusty ass hole that you came from, bitch. I'm going to read you for filth as long as I feel like it. And I'm going to feel better because of it. Purified in the blood of the Lamb. Because that's what respect is about. And you don't know respect. You don't respect yourself, Marcus. Clearly not. It sounds like the same read on every dude, because it is. They're the same dude. We've been here before. Why is it like she keeps saying the same thing about all these guys?
Because they're all the same, dumbass bitch.
You want his number so you could be a bottom bitch? Probably. So I'm going to start giving out these numbers to you bitches on the internet, because these dudes be hooking anyways. I can get them a lot more clients. Who's servicing who? You bitches are pick-me's anyways. Well, I like him. Like, you don't like him. Well, you take him then, bitch. You deal with his ass. Be a bottom bitch. I have a lot of stories about hookers, because I saw some last night. And I saw a dude that was trying to holler at me now with the hooker that she was with a dude, a client, for 4 weeks. And now she's moved on to the next client because he bought a hooker. He's living out of a hotel room. And she's the local hooker. Little old black girl. Low grade hooker. We're not even talking about high priced hooker. We're talking about low grade, like barely out of high school, wearing sweatpants and cheap slides to a bar. Cheap pussy. These niggas will say, I'm telling you about bitches, these niggas will buy the cheapest pussy. You don't understand the level of depravity of these dudes. I know it, I see it, and I talk about it. And it's not a secret. So I don't know why anyone would be mad about me sitting on a channel talking about the depravity of military towns. It don't matter if I was living at Fort Bragg or Camp Lejeune, bitch. It'd be the same fucking thing. Or Fort fucking Campbell in Kentucky. It's not specific to this place. It's every military base around the world. Even in Europe. Even in Japan. Even in China, bitch. Thailand. Wherever the goddamn... I don't even know where the military bases are, bitch. I'm not a groupie. But around every U.S. military base in this motherfucking world, there are fucking hookers. That's why your mama is motherfucking Asian. Because she was a hooker in motherfucking Thailand for your daddy who was in Vietnam. She was a war bride, otherwise known as a prostitute, who sold her pussy to have some, quote, freedom, and that's celebrated. Good for her. She sold her pussy for freedom in America. That's disrespectful to people, man. I'm going to get into this shit. I don't like that shit. She sold her pussy in Afghanistan for freedom. That's disgusting. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. I am tired of hearing these stories. I'm tired of knowing it, and I'm going to talk about it. And if I gotta have to leave town, whoop-de-doo, I'm ready to leave this shitty town and move back to my civilian town that I was living in before I moved to this shitty town. Bitch, we came from San Antonio via motherfucking the Ozark Mountains. And then I can keep going back. Bitch, I haven't lived in a military town in 12 fucking years. Civilian life, bruh. I'm ready to move. And we will be moving. But until I do, I'm going to read this town for filth. And you can suck my dick and die. Okay? And yes, it's true, BK. I don't hate you, baby. Of course not. You're my favorite Irish motherfucker. I met a Bostonian who has been to the homeland, and he said he didn't like it. And I said, womp, womp, womp. He was also trying to fuck a bitch 30 years his senior. The same bitch that was sitting next to me at the table when I was talking to Marcus, who was trying to hit on him because she's a pedophile. Her last husband was 20 years younger than her, and she claims that he beat her up, but now she's saying he's homeless. And she walks around with a Louis Vuitton bag because she milked him for all he's worth, and she thinks I believe her because I'm nice to her, because I'm nice to all these hoes. But I don't believe none of these hoes. I sit there and I can give a compliment to every hooker walking by. I did that last night outside of Scruffy Murphy's. I was sitting next to a drug dealer, 24-year-old drug dealer out of motherfucking Miami, who didn't have a shirt on. Because he didn't have a shirt on, I was going in and buying him drinks. And he asked for my number because he's like, you're really fucking hot. I'm like, you're too young for me. Jacked black guy with stacks of money, you know. And I sat there. Every bitch that walked by, me and him would look at each other and laugh. And I'm like, she's hot. What about her? He's like, mm-mm. I said, what about her? I'm giving compliments to all these hoes. All the time. You look good, girl. Nice gowns. Beautiful gowns. Beautiful gowns. Have them all. I don't compete for dick. So when the bitch talked to me last night and said, you know that dude that you were talking to last night, you know, he kissed me. I mean, I did step away from I don't know. The point is, I told her, you can have Marcus, because I thought she was talking about Marcus. This bitch, I thought she was talking about she fucked Marcus last night, because she said the dude that I was sitting with last night ended up coming home with her last night. So I'm like, oh, okay. So Marcus went and fucked that old hag from Hawaii. I believe it. Then she gave me a rose. And I said, good for you. I wasn't even mad. I learned that at 11 p.m., bro. That Marcus fucked the old female. I got a long story about her. And then I'll correlate her back to Marcus, because I knew they had some sexual chemistry, because he likes older bitches. So she told me that he went over to her house last night or some shit. Not even, because she lives downtown. She lives closer than I do. So he didn't really have to walk far if he went over there real quick. It had to have been real quick. Yeah. She lives around the corner. I know that. But these niggas lie. He said he had to go drop off his homeboys, but she told me that he went to her place last night. Some shit like that. She lives I live down the road, but I live farther down the road. Like, he'd have to go farther. So he's a lazy hoe. He went with the hoe that was the most convenient for him to bust his nut real quick, meaning she lives right around the corner. Then he gonna gaslight me on a Sunday morning. That's cute, bro. I don't feel bad that you wanted to fuck 70-year-old pussy because it was more convenient for you. You're a bottom. You're like the lowest of the low, dude. And you gonna think you're gonna make me feel bad because you got grandma fetish? You gonna think you're gonna shame my young pussy that's full of life? I'm not a goddamn skull and bones crypt keeper pussy. You want to talk about death pussy? You fucked death last night. Oh, wait, the night before. But you probably fucked her last night too. You fucked death, and then you gonna hit me in the morning talking about, what's your type of dude? You a nasty nigga. See, You niggas is dumb because all these hookers talk to me and they come to me. They come up to me because I'm nice to them. I'm nicer to them than the niggas that fuck them, meaning you. That's why the hookers that you fucked are now coming to me, telling stories to me about you. Yeah. And I'm over here with a clean puss. Dodged a bullet, bruh. Bitches is jealous of me, but they'll smile in my face and then tell me about the dude that I was talking to that she fucked. And I said, good for you. Because they're trying to see if they can, these older cougars feel a rise out of knowing they can get cock that would usually be for my age group that they can get. They like to rob the cradle. So they take a dude that's my age and fuck him. So he's no longer available for me when she's out of the goddamn age group. That's why I don't be fucking with people much younger than me, because I'm not robbing the cradle. A 24-year-old dude should be fucking with a 24-year-old female. I'm not going to rob the cradle. I have young dudes hitting on me last night. The 24-year-old black dude, I said, he's like, you're hot. I have experience with older women. I said, be with a bitch your age, dude. I'm not going to rob younger females of the opportunity to be with somebody their age because I'm going to fuck you and fuck with your head, maybe. I'm too old. So I got an old bitch who's trying to dom me by fucking dudes that she sees me talking to. Are you kidding me? My sexual competition at this point is not a female my age. It's somebody in there almost pushing 60. And she walks around because she's like, I look good for my age. I look good for my age. So her fucking weapon is I look good for my age and I can get the dude that's trying to holler at you. And I said, good for you, bitch. Here's a rose. So I just want y'all to know that I know that. And I know all the hoes downtown. I know all the hookers. I know who all the prostitutes are because they come up to me and say, hey. And I wave at them and I say, you know what I mean? Good for you. I'm not in this prostitute competition of who gets Marcus's dick on Friday night. And then you go, I want a prize. Like bitches be like, I want a prize. You want a prize because you let his dick between your thighs, girl? And then what happens? I have a clean pussy and you got a dirty pussy and you might get monkeypox, bitch. Like, I don't motherfucking know. But I gotta go. Okay? I'm gonna go walk around and look at what the hookers are doing on a Sunday. Licking your wounds. You know what I mean? We survived AIDS weekend. Bitches gonna walk away from this weekend with goddamn full-blown AIDS, for real. I don't have AIDS, girl. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have AIDS. I don't have gonorrhea. I don't have gonorrhea, chlamydia. I don't have HIV, bitch. I ain't got to get tested every month because, bitch, I ain't out here fucking and sucking. You at the STD clinic every other week, bitch. I know the bitch that works at the STD clinic. I literally do. She works at Scruffy Murphy's sometimes. And she tells me stories about you hoes. That's why I laugh at all of you people in this city who try to talk down on me and little niggas that come from motherfucking Fort Polk, Louisiana, thinking they gonna pull out they goddamn Asian cock in my face and give me a pineapple shower. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. For real. This is the land of the trio, bitch. You belong over there in Cali. Like, go back to your goddamn rock that's about to fall into the Pacific Ocean and fall off there, bitch. Try not to get your ass beat by the seals, okay? Okay? I know shit. That's why niggas think I'm the feds, because I just know shit. I know all the main people in this city that are good to know. All of them. And that's why I can get on YouTube and laugh and then go back to doing it every weekend. And shout out to Mr. C, because we're about to start boxing. And I finally got to see him again last night and he bought me a drink. And shout out to the Latin Kings. I'm not in the circle, but I know who has the rings. You feel me? I just do, bro. That's how it works. So, okay. Go back to your base. Okay. Like, people, it's the energy. There's so many little micro lessons within lessons in this shit, but you think you're stunning on me and I'm laughing at you. Like, I don't know what in the hell you think is going on, but because I do understand military mind, y'all's little ego, y'all live in a little altered state of consciousness that's not even from war. It's just like being in the military. I can talk for days on this. Like, you've lost your goddamn cotton picking motherfucking mind. Get a reality check, dude. You're not that special. You're not that special. You think you're special. That's your problem. Because all the bitches are on your dick, but these bitches are for everybody. And then you brag that bitches is on your dick, but they're for everybody. How you go brag about a bitch that's for everybody? She's for the streets, and you like, I got bitches on my dick. Like, you crazy. Go to war. Go to war, dude. Do your job, man. I'm waiting on y'all to get deployed. That's going to be a great day when all you motherfuckers get deployed and we have some fresh air to breathe again. Because y'all be fucking up out here needing something to do. Bored as hell on post all damn day. Training for nothing. All these training, Oh, and get this. Marcus wanted to sit there prophesying to me, 2024, that's when the war's going to happen. And then Trump's going to become president. Dude, are you like an Alex Jones fan? Did you also believe Sandy Hook was a conspiracy? How are you going to sit there giving me the exact year when America's going to go to war and we're going to lose exactly 150,000 troops, and then Trump is going to become president, and then the purge is going to happen and we're going to win the war? Okay, dude. If you haven't been able to tell, we're already in one. I'm so tired. How are you going to give me a Christian prophecy at Scruffy Murphy's to an Irish Native American with a little bit of German in between, girl? But thank you for being Black, Asian, and having a medium-sized dick that you offered to me. Thank you. Thank you for offering to blow my back out. Thank you so much. I'm honestly honored that you, of all people, wanted to blow my back out. The Marine. I am so touched in my soul. I'm so touched. I feel so special that Mr. Marcus, the Blasian guy, swinging and banging. Is somebody trying to get blocked this morning? Yes, they are. You're trying to get blocked. I don't want to see you today. You're not BK and you're not here. Well, I'm not doing you today, sir. But blessings and peace to you and yours, baby cakes. I want you to have a good meal this morning. Bust a nut. Drink you some orange juice. I'm not eating today. How could I eat after a weekend like this? I'm still drunk. But I walked home. Isn't that crazy that I'm able to walk home? Yeah. I had 7 margaritas last night? Yeah. When we just came home and we went to sleep with our kitty cat. Big cat and little cat, you know what I mean? I don't know where he was at, but he's around. Who's scared to get shot today? Because somebody is, it ain't me. I'm scared I'm going to get shot, said Johnny. I have so many quotes. I mean, there's just so much I could do with this. I could really just make a whole little series of, I could really make this into a great show, And I don't go out wanting to meet people like this. I don't. I just do. And then it's like I have to talk about it because it's like an experiment. It's like we need to hear this. This is for the culture. We need to hear the stories in the field. We need to hear these stories so we can see how our society is. What's going on in our world? Our little neighborhoods. Look at my yard, bro. I don't care if you know where I live. We're moving anyways. I don't want to live here another year. I want to move to Florida. I mean, this is cool. I mean, we need to get that tree out of here, but I mean, whatever, like, it's all right. But I mean, I've lived in better places, dude. I can't believe Marcus was telling me, I really want to come see that plantation house you got. Do ya? Do you want to play the role of slave and I'm the master? I have a basement. It's underneath the house. You know, there's a lot of shit you don't know about this city. Marcus, the mayor. I can talk sexy in your bitch because you a fag, bitch, Marcus. Oh, I could do that. I'm gonna come back for my coffee run because I like to drink coffee in the heat like a Cuban. Because bitch, I lived in Miami. That's why the dope dealer that I was sitting next to was bonding with me because he was dressed like Miami. And I'm like, it's okay that you don't have your shirt on because goddamn it, you have a great body. He's got that football build, but like the quarterback vision build. I acknowledge everybody's physical beauty. God made nothing but beauty, but you made yourself ugly because of your personality. Everyone is beautiful, but then you act shitty. But Miami's in the house today, baby. We're going back to Florida. I am. I'm going back to Florida, boo. What's my greater point? I don't know. That's just what I'm sitting on. I'm smiling in that feeling of Miami and knowing that I live there, you know. And I like to drink coffee in the heat like a Cuban because that's what we do in Miami. And I can be in here in this city and be in Miami at the same time because I do really actually be wearing bikini tops, bikini bottoms. I don't wear bras. If I have to go out in public, of course, I'm not going to be like the hoes I saw last night who had see-through fabric where you could see their whole titty. And I said, wow, I can't believe I've ever felt like a slut based off of what I'm dressed like when I go downtown. Because sometimes I feel like I'm dressed like a slut because I have on cut off jean shorts and a tank top. I'm a nudist, but it's like everybody's a perv, so it makes it difficult. But then I see females who have top. You should have seen what them bitches were wearing. I'm like, are we selling ourselves tonight? These bitches had on see-through tops. I mean, there was nothing even hidden. And I'm like, wow. And I'm over here in a bikini top and I feel like a slut just because I'm wearing this, you know. Not anymore, girl. I don't own a bra. That's why I took off my bikini top in front of the penis fountain last night, which is where I spent a lot of time in when I was here for college, baby. And I sat in front of my college last night. I haven't sat there in 12 years and faced that motherfucking demon, walked up to the doors, and I knew it was going to be a crazy weekend. And it was. I met all the right fucking people. And I still haven't squeezed out all the fucking stories of this weekend, baby. But just know I want everybody to know this. For the next week, every stream that I do is going to be sexy talk for Marcus. Every single stream, I'm going to be up here doing sexual ASMR for his little tiny ears, his little Asiatic ears. I'm only here to turn on his inner ear. That's it. So when you tune into this stupid channel that I don't care anything about, just know that every stream that I will do until Friday afternoon is for Marcus. Every stream, baby. And I'm going to work on making sure that we get that file compressed for you, Marcus, so you can watch me get my back blown out by one of your Marine friends. Even if you've never met him, Marcus, he's still your friend because if he's a Marine, he's your friend. So Andrew Rodriguez already blew my back out. That's why I have been crip walking for the last 12 years. Shout out to Andrew. So I'll be working on that this afternoon. Okama's the one with the computer degree. I didn't graduate from college. She's the only college, well, my sister, I'm the college dropout. You know, twice. It's so hot, you know, so sexy. But you're Mr. Successful, and I hate corny niggas like you, Marcus. You're Mr. Discipline. Like, I was meditating on that early yesterday morning, and I'm like, I don't like that disciplined type, like so regimented, super everything's it's very boring, and that you're not a good lay. Anybody who's as disciplined as you are is not a good fuck. See, Andrew Rodriguez was a fuck boy. He didn't care that much in the Marines. That's why he was a good fuck. You're Mr. Do everything the right way. Everything's important. Research and studying and military. Eat, breathe, and sleep. Military. You are a horrible fuck. And I'm glad you did not come over and attempt to do anything. Honestly. I said that the night that it happened to myself and Okama. You weren't here to hear it, Marcus. This is not a spite stream. Okay, I gotta go. she Goodbye, bitch.